Anyways, big ass cold front coming through. Like you might say at this point, we're in it now.
You'd say we are in it now.
You guys in here talking about killing me? Yeah.
The HUNTR Podcast is brought to you by Predator Camo.
Man, this one feels good, right? I know people have been looking at this picture over your shoulder for a while now. I think that was 2018, but we just, over the last, how many years, keep coming back to Predator Camo because it's been so damn good for us.
No doubt. I think we bought our first set off of Jen at the Archer Trade Show almost 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And Jen's still with the company, and the patterns have only improved since then. They actually were recently acquired within the past couple of years. We've had a chance this past year to go and meet with new ownership, talk about redesigning a lot of the old lines, plans for new patterns, all of the above. So really excited about what's to come, not only this coming year, but in years to come. There's a lot of good stuff coming from Predator.
Yeah, and I mean, for us, it's always been going back to that breakup pattern, right? That's the historic look, whether you're talking about the spring greens or brown deceptions or fall grays.
Yeah.
I mean, that breakup is really what's been so powerful for us in a tree stand. And right now, they're letting anyone use the code HUNTR on the Predator Camo website and get 20% off any of the lines, including all the new stuff that dropped here in July.
Be the Predator.
And we're back.
Ew.
HUNTR Podcast, episode 284.
As we continue to stay in line here.
Hey, we're in line.
Very good.
We're keeping this thing in line.
I keep taking my sips right before the intro part. I'm like, you got to get over those initial stumbles. The first sip tips you off there, But
Tip of the tongue.
Before we jump into it here, I will thank everybody for being here. Whether you're listening on YouTube, Spotify, or Apple Podcasts, those are the three main platforms that we drop these episodes on. We do that every Tuesday and Thursday night at 6 p.m. Eastern time. In the meantime, if you've written us on Instagram DM or the website, those are the two that we check the most frequently.
We're getting there.
I can say, yeah, we're getting there. I can say confidently that we will get there someday. So, but we appreciate everybody reaching out. We have some merch on the website. A lot of you guys have checked that out. There was a shipping issue the other day. Working on resolving that.
Glad you're on top of that.
I'm on top of that. You can also use code HUNTR, HUNTR, on any of our partners' websites for a discount in some way, shape, or form. And other than that, here we go.
Here we go. October 23rd.
As we settle into it with our in-studio guest today.
Yeah, Skyler Bradley.
How's it going?
Have you done any podcasts before?
Just one. Just one.
So that's how we like it.
Yep. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. And this is my first time ever doing one in person. Yep.
Well, dude, when you were like, I want to come down and do it in person, we're like, yes, this feels right.
He did one with Eric at the Okayest Hunter.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know Eric.
Yeah, which is cool. Yeah, dude, it's awesome that you drove down because you came from Michigan this morning, right?
Yeah, yep. West Michigan.
Let me see. Okay, so I would be on that side.
Yep, right there.
Yeah. So that's not a bad drive.
Oh, yeah, no. It took me about a little over 7 hours, but yeah, I mean.
There's a dangerous stretch of highway at this time of year. There's just deer running all over the damn place.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Well, yeah, and with that and me looking for deer was pretty dangerous for everyone
that's
else
usually
on the highway. So.
Yeah, that's why I'll always tell my wife that's why they put the rumble strips in, is because I always start to
Yep. Oh, yeah.
bring her back over.
I know. Yeah,
Yeah.
It keeps me between the lines for sure.
Yeah, between the mustard
In fact,
and the mayonnaise.
I do a lot of driving purely based on sound.
Really?
Oh, man, that's good.
That's really scary.
It's getting to that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why they don't let blind people drive. You know that doesn't work. You need eyesight.
Well, they have rules against texting and driving, but thank God for the rumble strips. We'll say that.
Lane keeping on the newer vehicles helps a lot too.
Oh,
I'm driving a 2017 Toyota 4Runner.
Oh yeah. Oh,
That thing don't have any.
Oh yeah.
There's no sensors on that thing.
Yeah, mine's a deer-looking machine.
Yeah.
Dude, I've hit at least 6 deer with that truck.
Wow.
Yeah, I've
That's
had the bumper's been rebuilt 2 or 3 times.
Oh yeah.
Outside of that, well, no, one deer totaled it.
I remember that.
All,
crazy.
every airbag in the vehicle went off.
Yeah, I remember that
Like
one.
a $17,000 repair.
Is that the one by the airport?
That was the one on the way to the farm.
Yeah.
When then the next day I shot that tall thing.
Yep. I remember that.
That tall buck, but. Well, dude, has many people asked you to be on podcasts?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It would surprise me if not.
Yeah, oh yeah. I mean, I've had a lot of offers to do it. I mean, and not that I'm like against anybody or like that. I mean, I've seen a lot of your guys' like clips. I mean, I haven't watched a lot of like full episodes, but I've seen a lot of your guys' stuff around. So when I saw the DM come through, because I do get crap ton of comments like asking me like what I do besides wearing the deer costume and stuff like that.
You're like,
so,
what do you mean?
yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. I mean, I like to be outside, I guess. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you.
Yeah, this is just what I do.
No, I'm not a furry or anything like that. So yeah, no. Yep. I'm pretty sure my dad was worried about that when he first saw me in the backyard.
We have a pretty big...
You like to clarify, I do like to dress as an animal, and I do like to have sex, but not together.
Not together.
Yeah, no, not at the same
At
time.
this point, currently separately.
We've got a pretty big furry convention in Pittsburgh.
Yo, dude, Pittsburgh, this
Really?
is where we're known for.
Oh, yeah.
If
Yeah,
you
man.
get stopped anywhere on, you know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
You're like,
I really wanted to try to find the those stairs that frickin' Rocky ran up, because I made that.
You gotta go
those
to
in
Philly.
Oh yeah, I know it.
wrong
I know
city.
it.
Philadelphia.
I know
Yeah.
it. I wish it was closer because I always make that freaking Bucks training for the rut video, and I made one last year that was really close to the Rocky scene, but I had everything but the great big staircase.
You needed
to
the
run up.
staircase.
I
that would
needed
be
the
cool. That's in
staircase.
Philly, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I need that.
Yeah, out in front of, I don't know what building, something in Philly.
Yeah. So you said a lot of people comment wanting to know like what you do outside
Oh,
of the
yeah.
videos, and you saw it like, hey, this would be a cool opportunity to get something out there.
Yep. Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Well, it's cool. We were kind of talking pre-podcast, so maybe we'll just roll into it. But so when your background was construction,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
And so you were telling me that you basically you're like, I'm the guy that makes people laugh on the construction site, and then TikTok really ruined that.
Well, it's not necessarily that it ruined it. I just noticed that all my coworkers were laughing at all these videos on shorts on break, and I really noticed, every time I was in a break room or working with a group of guys, like, I was always the one, making them laugh. And, I kind of figured, hey, if I already do it on a job site and I can just get it to the right people out there, I kind of figured it would have the same reaction. And there were so many people around me in my life making TikToks. Especially when TikTok first came out. And, just like I was telling you before this, I literally made 10. I made one about hunting, one about fishing. I made one about... And I posted the construction one absolutely last because I thought that was maybe too small of a market to capture almost, But and then I posted one, it got 900,000 views, and yeah, like I said,
And those were the first 10 you've ever made.
Yep.
And you said it was you made a bet with a guy on a roof.
Yeah, yep. My buddy Trent that I worked with, and so I had little sisters making TikToks at the time. There was just a lot of people around me in my life, and I kind of just kept telling everyone oh yeah, if I made a TikTok, I really think it would actually
Mine
do well.
would really.
They would be really
well,
good.
yeah, and I was kind of partially kidding, just messing around, but no, and then like I said, I made the one, and I just every single day. And there really was days to where I didn't even have an idea for the construction ones or whatever, and I'd just stand in front of the camera because I don't write a script for anything, and I never have.
That's awesome.
So yeah, no, I think it's better that way because it all just flows, top of the head stuff,
Yeah.
It's cool.
And so then you said essentially you were just hunting one day, watching whatever, a doe fawn and a spike, and you're the deer thing.
Yep.
Kinda came in because we were talking everybody's sat there and been I wonder what these deer think.
Yeah,
what they're doing or what they think when they're moving through the woods.
Oh yeah, if a deer. Well, yeah, in my first deer video was literally labeled "If a deer could talk," and I literally walked in front of the hunter and I was like, "You mother effer! What are you doing up there trying to shoot a leaf eat?" And had so many f-bombs in it. I can't even believe that it actually got posted. But luckily, it did super well because it was. I won't lie. I'm not a very embarrassed person about going around people with things or whatever. But putting on the deer costume was definitely getting out of my comfort zone.
Yeah,
a little.
for sure.
Was that your idea?
Yeah,
You're this first one. I'm gonna put an outfit on and go for it.
Yep.
Well, you said you ordered a moose suit.
On accident. The suit out there is still the same moose suit. It's actually not even a whitetail.
Is that the one you said that you cut the antlers off?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a moose suit.
Yeah, a moose suit. Yeah, but it was on Amazon.
Where do you get those?
Amazon.
Amazon
Prime.
Of course.
Sounds right.
Yeah.
Sounds right.
Yeah,
Everything.
And the zippers break on every single one of them, besides the first one that I bought, besides the original one that I bought.
The OG.
Yep.
Damn, man, that's crazy. So essentially, you're okay, I made these 10. One was successful. Then was it more of just a kind of just a fun hobby of I just want to keep making these things?
Yeah. So and then I made them so pretty much after that, I made them every single day for 2.5 years, and I really didn't receive anything off the videos at all. I hit I didn't get any real money
every single day.
Every single
That's
day.
a pretty hard pivot. I'm trying to wrap my head around the mindset of I'm gonna make videos intentionally for other people's enjoyment, and then and then immediately having success, like this is what I do now. And I mean, like, once I got that first one to go, I mean, it was a little rough for like a few weeks, like getting all the videos to go. But because I mean, my first one was maybe like 17 seconds long. And then I made one day, I remember it was like 1:52. And I remember I was super nervous to post it because I was like, you know, there's no way like they're going to watch the whole There's a lot of me in here.
Yeah. And that video did like super well. And like that video was about like a safety guy catching someone like not wearing gloves or something. I don't even remember exactly what it was, but that was like the first like skit style one that I made.
Yeah.
And then forever, all I would do is I'd like go in the garage. I for the first like 2 years, I didn't have a tripod. I set it up on like a on my dad's window frame out in his garage.
2 years.
You know?
Yeah, you could get them on Amazon Prime too.
Oh, cheap, man, cheap.
$10.
Cheap. But dude, I would, but I mean, I would brag about it because I paid $5 for the paint, and I paid like $16.99 for that blue hard hat that I wore because after that first video did well, I was wearing my company hard hat, and you know, some of the other guys at work were like, well, you know, no one's gonna care that you're making them, you know, like about work, but you probably shouldn't do it like on the job or
especially
you know,
as they start to escalate.
Oh yeah, exactly. You know, so I mean, but no, I mean, and then kind of my idea right out of the gate was because I mean, obviously, I would be at work and I would make like these jokes like, dude, when the salmon run, I do not, and like I'm not a complainer, whatever. I'll do anything I need to do to like get home and go fishing
just
or hunting.
Gone.
Or whatever, you know. But I mean, I literally just think, I mean, I could see what all the other people were doing on you know, because like it was super hard just doing it for people's enjoyment or whatever. But you do get, I mean, working out there on them job sites, you know, I mean, it's a lot of fun and you meet a lot of like amazing people, but it's not like that fun of a place. So anything you can do to make those people, I mean,
some sort of entertainment.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You know, because I mean, I kind of looked forward to going to work and I mean, sitting in the break room and making the guys laugh, you know, I mean, I mean, like that was kind of like, you know, or like the old journeyman that you're working with or whatever. Like I always loved like, you know, cracking them up. Oh yeah, like freaking cracking sick jokes with the old guys, or like whatever, you know.
So I mean, that was your personality. You wanted like to have like that personal engagement. You wanted not necessarily like be an entertainer, but
being intentional about making people laugh. It seems like that's kind of a requirement.
I mean,
a prerequisite rather.
We were talking like it seems like, you know, everybody's done construction at some point in your life, and it's like, man, some of those days drag, and so like anything that makes those days go faster is like a good thing.
Well, yeah, and then my boss literally asked me like right off the start, he was like, well, you tell me you're gonna hunt and fish because of this all the time, like how in the heck are you gonna roll into it, like how in the heck are you gonna roll into that? And I was like, I don't know, but I will have a deal, like I will have an idea someday. Yeah. And then I had the deer costume idea on like October 10th 3 seasons back, and then I made the first one like October 22nd 2022, I believe. And then ever since then it's been the deer. And I mean, I still do a lot of construction style videos. I kind of just do whatever. I mean, I do random ones out of my bow. I dress as a fish sometimes. I mean, just kind of whatever the day brings, you know.
So when did you quit your job?
I did in June, like right at the beginning of June. So right at the beginning of last summer. Yep.
So for quite a while though, you're going and doing a day job, but in your head, you're also like, I got to do at least a video.
Well, and the deer videos fit so well because the way I could do it is, so I make the videos in 2 parts. Like I go out there with the deer costume and I make like the deer's part, right? And then, so this is the one thing that's really lucky for me. Ever since I was a kid, I've had a piece of 40-acre permission across the street from my dad's and 30 acres behind my dad's that I can hunt. So after I started making the deer videos, that hour drive I was talking about up north, I basically stopped taking that every single day, and I was only hunting across the street. But the way I do it is I was working an hour away from home, so I'd get home, I'd make the deer part, and then I would put all my camo on and everything, and then I would make the hunter part, and then I would freaking rip across the road, edit the whole thing out, freaking like walk into my tree stand in a cap cut. And then I would just post it and go freaking sit up in my stand.
I was gonna say, dude, like, and maybe I'm technology retarded, you know, in that case, but I'm like, how are you editing all this stuff? You're just in CapCut.
Yep, CapCut.
That's nuts, man.
And then last year with the deer videos, before deer season even happened, to kind of combat still working full time.
Yeah,
I had 80 deer videos made by the time September 1st hit. So and then I could salmon fish, and then.
So are you thinking like ahead, like just. Like, hey, these are good topics that I want to do, or these are funny things, or
I pretty much. So what normally happens is I have an idea, and I go out there. Normally, like the second or third video is the best, is like the absolute best one. It seems like, because normally I'll have like one idea stem off another, or I'll be making
you'll
one,
do it, and then you're like, oh, I should do this.
Yeah, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, I should freaking do it like this and say this, and then I switch it or whatever. But like normally, then you get like 2 videos after that.
Wow.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't know. It is fun. I mean,
well,
it is definitely
that
interesting.
makes a lot of sense, man. If you can end up shelving those and then you just kind of start scheduling them and just pushing.
Yep. Well, yeah. I mean, and like for example, like when I go to my family's in Illinois for 10 days, like I mean, this week I'll just make sure I make 2 or 3 deer videos a day. One to post, 2 to save, and then I'll just go deer hunt.
What is the? Are you still that far ahead? Like you have a lot in the hopper?
No, not this year, because I do really like having the background accurate to like a hunting season background. And now, I mean, and I won't lie, I'm a pretty anxious guy. I like to walk around and stuff. And I mean, I do like to deer hunt a lot. I do struggle with all day sits, so I don't. Hey,
we're in the same boat, man.
Yeah, so I don't mind getting down at 10:30 and going and making a deer video and grabbing some lunch and going back. So yeah, that is perfect.
You both saw that picture I just showed you, right?
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I know.
Listen,
that deer was crushing a scrape at 10:30.
Sometimes you just got to get down and stretch the legs. Maybe go have a day beer. Maybe take a little nap. I don't know. Like, and then get back in. When I get back in, I feel deadly again. Like, right? That midday, I'm just like.
Yeah,
staring at squirrels and like.
I hear you. Okay, so you're anxious. You like to get down and you go make deer videos. So you keep up. What's kind of the pace? I mean, how many are you trying to post like in a week? How many do you like to have in a hopper kind of a thing? Like,
I try to just post 1 video a day, pretty much, no matter what it is. Yep.
It's a lot of content though, dude.
Yeah.
Do you feel like it is though? I mean, is that pretty achievable? Like, is that hard for you to do?
No. The only things that take some time are like when I have to do an advertisement video. Like those are honestly, truly the only time like it ever takes a serious amount of time. And I mean, like if a deer video has 3 to 4 characters in it, I mean, it takes half hour to 45 minutes to make the video probably.
So if you do an advertisement video, are you posting that like a normal video on your channel?
It depends what they want, because like sometimes they want it marked as an ad. Sometimes they don't want people to know it's an ad at all.
I was just saying, because like I feel like if I've seen one, I didn't realize it.
Right. And I mean that's became a big thing even more in the last like few months. Like I've had a lot of people calling me and just being like, hey, like. And that was a big thing when I started, too, that I kind of forgot about. And I was actually thinking about on the way here, swearing. When I first started doing this 3 years ago, like everyone told me, they were like, dude, you're not going to be able to get brand deals. You're not going to be able to do this. You're not going to do that. Basically, every brand that's called me.
Because you're coming off the construction site.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but basically every brand that has like reached out to me is like, well, people seem to really like the swearing, like on your page. I mean, like, we don't want you dropping the F-bomb, but like if you keep it halfway decent, I mean, run it.
I can't promise anything.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Well, in Meta, they got really strict. I got to bleep everything on there, and I mean, I still get comments to this day like, "Where's the F-bomb? Why ain't you calling the hunter a bitch?"
So are you're changing? You're basically editing them for different platforms.
Yeah.
Then?
Yep.
Wow.
Like on Instagram.
Yeah. Yep. Instagram, I have to bleep.
Really?
Yeah. No. Well, it all depends. I bleep them all because every time I don't, it seems like they'll catch like one stupid little word or something, because I mean, like,
are they taking it down or are they just like demonetize? Yeah.
Silence it. Yep. And then on Facebook,
what?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
They just take the volume.
They'll mute
Instagram.
It. Yeah, it's like
if
muted.
you cuss on like an Instagram video or a story or something.
Yeah. Yep.
I think that's part of the well, not like you personally, but like part of a brand is like the monetization part of it.
Oh.
Yeah, so like I posted one, I don't even remember what it was. I posted one like 2 days ago and it got silenced because I said ass.
Wow.
Yeah. But it's random. Sometimes I can get on there and say 3-4 F words because like, so
as long as they're fast.
Right.
Yeah, right in a row.
Yeah, right.
What do you say?
Yeah, what do you say? I don't know.
Yeah, but they and then like TikTok, they don't care at all. And TikTok is supposedly like strictest of the strict,
Well, isn't it crazy how, dude, you can't even post a video of like, we know people's TikTok channels that have been deleted because they had like a deer walking through the woods.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Crazy.
And they're just like, this is a hunting channel. Like this has to go.
Yeah.
Gone.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I know what.
Have you gotten any flags like on TikTok for that?
Yes, I have, for the deer getting shot, and I've actually had really good luck with that, saying like, hey, that's me in the deer costume, like, and that is a toy bow, like but I mean, it's not. Like, I honestly can't believe they even let the crossbows in my compound even on TikTok. With some of the stuff that I have gotten in trouble for
sure.
Yep. Well, and when I posted a public land, private land video, this was like the first year I was doing deer videos, and that was like super viral. Like that, it got like 7.8 million views in one day or so. Like one Saturday on TikTok, and TikTok stopped that thing in like 12 hours. And like, and I mean, like I still have it pinned. I believe it's still pinned at the top of my profile, but like I can still select on that video, and it says this video is not available for the For You page, like and then
that's the one where the one on private land. He's like, this is so nice over here. All the trails are manicured and I eat great, and that's the one, right?
Oh yeah, yep.
I remember that.
Yeah, and so I used to work with this electrician, and multiple electricians used to play your guys' podcast all the time, and I remember, I'm pretty sure you guys might have made a comment about me at one point in time about one of those public land deer videos. We did. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure that's the first time I ever heard about this. Yeah,
that's funny, man. Yeah.
It's funny how channels like yours, and just really, like social media, like if you're going to call them influencers or people that are intentional about creating content like that, it really does shape like some context of our conversation, like of culture, not just ours, but like in daily conversation. Like, it seems like everybody used to quote movies and stuff. It'd be like movie quotes. Everybody knew every line of this or that. And it's like, it almost seems like it's evolved to a point where, they don't make movies like they used to, but the social media is taking over. It's like we find ourselves quoting stuff that you're putting out there,
Well, right, and I mean, and like little, like I mean, that's a perfect example of even like my page. Like when I was doing the construction stuff, I said bud one day, but I said it like bud, like freaking low and deep like that, and I got like 20 comments saying bud, and then like ever since that day, I just started saying bud all the time, and I sold merch that said bud, and I mean, like that's a. Like
it happens just like that. You say something stupid, or like Jeremy likes to say, "We're in it now." And one day I made fun of him for saying, "We're in it now," because he says that all the time. And now it's like
everybody just comments like, "We're in it now, boys."
But that is comedy, though. Just picking up on people's like nuance, like
funny. All the random stuff. And I mean, even like the blow. I think I get so many views for just and dude, like people are always like, "Man, you got to do that at the end of every single one," And I'm like, really, like
I'm a fish today, so I don't know if it makes sense.
Yeah, I only got the raccoon costume on.
Damn, dude, that's crazy. Well, it is funny, just like we were talking about it earlier, like so many people just end up tripping, especially on TikTok, but like they find these clips, viral clips, and it's like that is the gateway to what could be like a long-time follower or somebody that really is a big brand supporter at that point.
Oh, yeah.
And they don't know. They just like, and that's the algorithms at play, but they just trip on it, and then they're like, huh, that was funny. And then they go back and, maybe they watch one of your pinned ones and they're like, oh, that was really cool. And then, you have them at that point. And it's, the downfall on a lot of that stuff is like you said, like even that public-private land one, it's like nothing that really happened in that was bad, right?
Yeah.
But then it gets muted like that, and it's like, for what?
Yeah. And I mean, especially from someone that was like, I mean, at the end of the day, I do make money off some of those videos, and I mean, so they can just shut it off now because it's just got too many views, or it went up too fast, or I mean, they have, and I mean, even Meta sometimes, I mean, I've been demonetized on there for multiple weeks in a row, and I mean, there ain't no retro pay, there ain't no nothing, and like that's why I don't mess around with the bleeps. Like I bleep every single one, no matter what. Now,
you have to.
I mean, I mean, because I mean, and even like in the new programs on Meta are like pretty amazing. I mean,
isn't that kind of crazy that like from a censorship standpoint, it's like at a personal level, it prohibits you from making money, but what it's really doing is it's changing the way that you make content, which changes like the culture, the way that people perceive that.
Well, and it's all algorithm based. It's because like
realize how much power is tied up in that. The moment
they're the ones like serving your content to the audience, that's when they feel, essentially liable for what you say or what you do or whatever that happens.
Right.
And so that's where like a lot of these big content promotion platforms, it's like they're serving your content because it's following the algorithm. So whatever's in that content, they feel liable for. And that's why they're censoring.
Right.
How much of that is happening as far as like chasing an algorithm? I mean, is that something that's in your brain? You're like, oh, that the algorithm seems to really think that I like, videos do well when it's this or it's that.
The only thing that I do is I like if say I have a video that did good on the 8th last month, if I have one that I actually think is like super good, I will try to make sure I share it very closely in correlation to, because I mean, I've had to fight. I just hit 500,000 followers on TikTok. I mean, I have had to fight for that.
That's a lot, though, dude.
Yeah,
500,000 people.
Yeah, no, thanks. I mean, I appreciate it, but I mean, that app has like ran me through the ring.
Yeah.
I mean, I have had months to where I didn't get over 20,000 views. I have had months to
Isn't
where,
that crazy?
Yeah, I mean, just all over. And then, so I have like, and I just look at stuff, but I see a lot of people with like, 10 million likes, for example. And like they say you should have 1 million followers off that, or 20 million likes. And, they say you should have around 2 million followers. I have 500,000 followers and almost 30 million likes on that app.
Wow.
And yeah, I mean, I almost wonder if joining those pay programs early on, like I did, almost slowed down the amount of followers that I actually got.
You have way fewer followers than you should based on the amount of likes that you have.
Yeah,
I see.
yeah.
And the amount of likes is what? What is the difference there?
That's just like on the content.
Yeah.
I see.
Yep. Yeah. So like on the
so a lot more people like your content, but they didn't follow the channel.
But I think that's the audience, right? Like it's a bunch of guys like us who maybe every once in a while get on TikTok and scroll through and like see that funny video and we're like, oh, that was funny.
Yep.
But am I going to come back for it every day? Probably not.
Right.
But if it pushes in my feed, I'll watch it.
Yeah.
Or I told you today, like my family shares them. They're like, hey, check this out. And I'm like, that's Skyler.
Dude, it's a big part of culture that I think, like, I don't know, like, we just don't want to, like, admit or bring up, but it's like, dude, a big part of, like, our comedy and, like, our conversation is tied to that. Dude, I send you Instagram, because I'm not on TikTok. It's just, I know, our videos are, like, we post our podcast stuff, but me personally, I don't have the app because it's like, I'll just be on it constantly.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
I'm a dopamine fiend, right? I'll just be on there. But I'll send Jeremy like Instagram stories all the time.
Yep.
Of just like, this is funny.
Well, and I mean, I actually try. I mean,
they're pretty good. Right? I curate some good ones,
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, I watch some videos, but I really don't watch like that many other people's content. To be honest, and I mean, not for any bad. I mean, I really like to hunt and fish. So I mean, I make these and then
we're kind of in the same way. Like if it's in the feed, like we'll see it or like we send it. But like most of the time, it's like. I think it's different too because being in it and being content producers, it's like there's already a lot of our brain that gets consumed by that. So to then go out and like try to just like watch content without that part of the brain being active, like doesn't work real well.
Well, there's a different thought process for sure. Like I think Jeremy and I have, at least myself, very intentionally, it's not anything to do with a listener base. Like, we've never done anything because we're like, oh, people will really. I mean, maybe that's come up before. We're like, oh, people will enjoy this, but it's not.
Like last year,
it's not affecting decisions. Like let's have a let's have Skyler in because the video will do really well.
We filmed our hunts last year because we were like, hey, people really would like to start seeing.
There was
us,
a demand
like,
for that.
Oh yeah, and it was just
but I mean, in I film like some freaking fishing stuff and stuff too. And like one thing I will tell you, I mean, imagine in 30 years when you're 40, 50, 60 years old or whatever, it'll be so badass to be able to look back and watch those hunts or I mean, like I even think about it with me, like, now that I have the camera equipment to video fishing and stuff, like, I mean, even if I just take my dad out or uncle or freaking whoever, and like, even if I didn't post the video, I mean, I would watch that sucker probably once every 5 years, you know, I mean, forever, you know?
Yeah. Well, I still do. I've got old videos from like the 80s and 90s at deer camp and stuff. And like, usually like right around Thanksgiving, which is deer camp time, I'll like just throw them on and like they're terrible. Like it's just like static and then a little clip and then static. But it's like cool to go back and watch.
It's funny to think about, like your grandkids, for instance, like however many years from now, could look back and be like, hey, Grandpap used to dress up as a deer and post videos on TikTok and make money.
The funny thing is, I actually do think about that sometimes. I'm like, man,
it'll happen.
Yeah, Hopefully they understand.
I did this for you.
What like my grandkids gonna sit and listen to 300 2-hour episodes of podcasts of me talking?
Well,
like, I don't know.
Well, it's just interesting, like, because we do this because we enjoy it. Like, Jeremy and I enjoy each other's company and the conversation. We're passionate about hunting and getting to know people and expanding our network. And maybe someday having a positive impact on the industry that we're passionate about. That's like the root of why we do this. I honestly can't say that I've ever like watched a hunt, not just one. I've watched ours, but outside of that, I've never watched like a hunting podcast in completion.
Right.
I've just
Well, yeah,
It's not
and
for
I
me.
mean, well, yeah, and I mean, honestly, I mean, just like I told you guys when I walked in, I was like, yeah, I mean, I've seen the clips and
You
stuff.
see our
but
clips.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I've never really sat and
That's
watched
why
the
most
whole
people on
episode,
TikTok
you know? I mean,
hate us, is because they see our clips and are like, "Fuck these guys." You know? But it was
is
in
cool.
And the
it was
beauty
30
is
seconds.
I'm not
in
even on
content.
there, so I wouldn't know if they hate us.
Perfect.
Yeah, it's like 30 seconds in context.
What I care
to a
about is,
2-hour
are they
talk.
watching it?
Yeah.
Are they watching it?
Right,
Okay,
yeah,
good.
They
hey,
watched it.
Yeah, that's the best
even
part.
better. They engaged with it.
Well, yeah, and I mean, the other thing that has me obsessed with making these deer videos, honestly, is like, dude, I can see on like November. So like, for example, in Michigan, November 15th is like opening day of
Yep.
rifle. Like, dude, I can see my views pick up on that
Just
day.
like,
oh yeah, dude, and I just know I know people are sitting around fires at deer camp at their shitty campers,
Absolutely.
just freaking out in the middle of the woods. And dude, like, I literally get messages from people like, hey, I showed them off at deer camp, like freaking, like everyone was laughing their ass
I
off.
have to tell you before I forget. You know who Chris Brackett is? Chris Booyah Brackett, Arrow Affliction.
Maybe
You would know him to see him.
To know him, to see him.
Yeah,
he
I'd have
called
to see
me
it.
this morning, and he's like, I told him you were coming, and he's like, I'm a huge fan of that guy.
Really? Yeah, that is awesome.
Which is funny because once you find out who he is, he used to be like a kind of a big deal.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no. I mean, I know a lot of people's faces, but I do see a lot of random
Well, you said
hunters.
Bomar
and,
was
you know-
messaging you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Oh
That's
yeah.
funny.
Yeah.
I can't, Josh just like crushing pre-workout like on the bench, and he's like, "That's funny."
Yeah.
I've literally
Love this
asked
guy.
him
Love
multiple
this guy.
times, like, dude, freaking please just sit in a tree stand and just let me walk in front of you and freaking make fun of your workout routine
Dude,
or
it
something.
would be
He would
Just-
definitely do
Yeah, I know.
hilarious.
I want to do that.
Oh,
You know
my
what? You know, I
God,
shot a buck
dude.
off Bomar's farm last year.
Oh really?
In Iowa.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Heck yeah.
He's a
Dude,
good friend
it
of
would be
ours.
so
yeah.
funny. Hey, aren't you the guy that lit your fucking truck on fire?
Really? Oh yeah. Yeah. That's
He's
crazy.
all about collabs too. He
Oh,
would
yeah.
definitely
Dude,
do
that
that.
would
Yeah.
be.
Oh yeah. I would love to do that.
The,
We can make it
the
happen.
people need that.
Yeah. Oh, I would love. Well, yeah, because I could make. Oh, I could. I
Well,
could
have
go
you
crazy.
you haven't done many like collabs, right?
No. Well, and Bomar would be perfect too because he has so many stereotypes. You know, I
Oh,
mean,
my
I mean,
God.
I mean,
100%.
Oh, the deer could go ham, dude, and I mean, it would do amazing for I mean, both of us really. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would be the
We
people
should set that
need
up.
that
That's
one.
a no-brainer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
oh yeah. Well, and I mean, especially when I see him like reading the hate comments from YouTube and stuff, I'm like, oh yeah, this would work.
This is perfect. This
Yep.
is
Dude,
perfect.
honestly, there's a lot of like hunting professionals that kind of have those stigmas. It would be
Oh,
hilarious
oh.
to see you like work with some different people like that.
you could do every single
You
YouTuber.
could do everyone.
Oh yeah, everybody. You know, you could do what kind of bow they shoot, how they walk into their
Imagine
stands.
with bracket
you know?
too, or
Yeah.
like
Oh,
anything.
God.
Yep.
Yeah, dude, that would be
there's so
funny.
many going through my mind right now.
Well,
That'd be
yeah, and
really
I mean, like,
cool.
you could even do the guys that are like, you know, I mean, I go out there in the spring, but I mean, dude, I mean, you could start it right off with, you know, I mean, with like the guys that freaking lay hay out in the bedding area for them, or freaking
Oh,
whatever,
yeah.
you know, I mean, you could freaking be like, really, you know, all for us. You
But dude,
know?
even
like,
your turkey
Yeah.
hunting videos this spring, I was like, I turkey hunt, but I'm like, I hate turkey hunting. And then I watched the videos, I'm like, that's funny.
yeah, thank you, thank you,
Well,
I
dude,
appreciate
were
it.
you watching any like what were your like the hunting relating videos? Like what were some of your influences? Like, did you watch hunting content at all? Did you watch?
So I watched Bow Hunter Die when I was a kid,
Yeah.
like religiously. Like, I mean, like, dude,
a good
my
one.
mom. Oh yeah, dude. Even I mean, and well, and I had the permission behind my dad's to hunt and across the street, dude. When I was little, I bet you I had 20 stands freaking hung up in between those two woods.
Oh,
Freaking,
yeah, dude.
freaking little freaking kill plots. I would call them kill plots, just like.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, I don't ever talk about it. But I have an old YouTube video from when I was like 13 years old, and it's like kind of like Bow Hunter Die, and it's really cringy, but it is there, and it does exist, and I might want to show people someday, but not right now.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
dude.
But yeah, no, I
That's
used
a
to
good
watch
one.
that really religiously. Yeah.
So
I did too.
So
Yeah.
you made videos when you were younger. You're like, hey, this is a thing. Like, I want to do some stuff.
Well, yeah, in YouTube, actually, well, and what stinks is, well, because I never had like a dream of it, or I guess like whatever. I mean, I obviously loved to deer hunt, and I always wanted to be like the freaking Bow Hunter Die guys or whoever I really saw on YouTube.
HUNTR Podcast is brought to you by Deer Grow.
Man, hard to believe, but Deer Grow has been the sponsor that's been there since the beginning of the HUNTR Podcast. Back in 2021, I think that they were the only partner that we had, but it's such a cornerstone brand and set of products for our food plot strategy throughout the year.
No doubt. And it seems like we used to have an off season, but not so much anymore. It's like when the hunting season ends, it really rolls right into food plot season, habitat projects, all of the above. And the Plot Start and Plot Boost have been there since the very beginning. That's a cornerstone for all of our plots. The Plot Start goes on at the beginning, Plot Boost goes on midway through. And since they came out with all of the fertilizers, that gets mixed in with the Plot Boost application as well. And I can't believe the results that we've been getting out of that.
Yeah, it's been awesome. Like I said, it's all the work now that really produces the results in the fall. So right now, anyone listening to the HUNTR Podcast can use code HUNTR, HUNTR, for 15% off any of the products at deergrow.com.
Better food plots, bigger deer.
So yeah, because YouTube, I mean, so you're younger. You said you were what, 24?
Oh yeah.
So
yeah.
YouTube was like a big deal at that point.
Yeah, right. So a big problem with so I did make some like a long time ago. I had my sister video them, and they were like just some like random ones. I think I dressed up as Sasquatch one time, and then like dude, it was like a 15-second thing of just like a fake Sasquatch sighting, and there was a whole old like YouTube, but I guess something happened with YouTube to where they updated it in 2013 or something, and the videos had to be posted in 2012.
Yeah.
And I don't know the password or any like I have tried very hard to get that account
to
back.
Get back to it.
Yeah, but I can find the one about the bow hunter die.
That's hilarious.
Little thing, and yeah, I mean that one's funny. It's pretty cringy though.
Did you ever watch any of my old ones that I made?
Yeah, I think so.
Did you?
Well, if you name them, I would know.
So Testa and I made one called Killing Critters one time.
Oh,
when
yeah,
I was
the old ones.
When I was in Virginia.
I don't know if I've ever actually seen it. I've heard of it.
It's pretty funny.
Yeah, it's in the archive somewhere.
Yeah,
you have access?
I think so.
If you can find it, yeah, I'd like to see it.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
But it was basically like we went to my grandparents had bought a little piece of property in like deep hollers of like Virginia. And so we're like, yeah, we'll go down and hunt. And like we were Pennsylvania guys. Like in fact, that was probably my first like out of state hunt.
Oh yeah.
And we go down and like spend like 5 days. We don't even see a deer, right? Like nothing. And so like the whole time, like they left. And so we just basically would get drunk and like we did like Budweiser commercials, you know, like the old Real Men of Genius style. And
that's fun.
we did like there was like broken down vehicles in the woods we would do skits with stuff. And
I don't think I have actually seen them. There's some historic old videos that
there's some good ones.
Me and Zacho used to film some too. There was one called Cute Little Bunnies.
Oh,
yeah!
Wow.
We used to have an overabundance of like cottontails in our and I had a 22 250 and nothing but time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We used to trap too, and we would bust them over the head with sticks and baseball bats because we were in city limits and we couldn't shoot guns.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Oh, yeah.
So
I used to do quite a bit of trapping too when I was little.
Did you?
I actually just became an ambassador for Can-Am. And
shit.
Well, because luckily a local dealer by my house is just starting to sell power sports and everything. So they actually reached out to me and talked to me. But yeah, so now I'm getting a side by side. And I'm actually really excited to like get back into doing that because fur prices are. I mean,
well, nobody does it, man.
Yeah, I mean, but I mean, it's still a blast. And
they're what? Fur prices are what?
Cheap. Down,
yeah,
cheap.
not great, right?
Yeah, no, terrible.
Oh.
Yeah, yes, I mean, really the only way you could make sense of doing it is making a video of yourself
I see,
doing it.
You were like, I'm actually pretty excited because fur prices are actually terrible. But
yeah, but I mean, hey.
Yeah, it used to be when you could just like sling whole coons like into the fur places. You didn't even have to skin them. You're just making bank
like
on that
bucks,
stuff. I know, dude.
Oh, dude, when I started, when I was like 13 or something, you could sell an unskinned raccoon for like $28.
Yeah, man.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. Yeah, it
that
was crazy.
Nuts. Just running cuff traps like everywhere I could.
That's funny that just thinking about that reminds me. So yesterday I was driving past there's an Amish kind of compound like by closer to our high five, and Corey was with me and we were moving some cameras around stuff and he goes, "There's deer hanging in the barn back there with the head cut off." I'm like, "Ugh, you're kidding me."
That was a booner.
So we well, I was like, "We're gonna find out." So I turned around and I drove in there.
Yep.
And there's this like honestly pretty sketchy looking Amish kid. He's probably like 16, 17 years old.
Yeah.
He's got a fleshing knife in one hand and two other like what's the knife that's like it's got a handle like this and it's like just kind of a blade like this?
Like the one that's like bowed?
It's like a fleshing.
Yeah.
You ran into the Amish mafia.
He's got a couple of fleshing knives out there. I mean,
sitting there with a hook in his hand.
He was rough looking. Well, and when I pulled up on him, he's just sitting there like holding his knife.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, "Hey, dude, what's going on? Solid deer here. Just want to congratulate you." They're a neighbor of ours.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh yeah.
I wanted to find out what he shot. You know?
Right.
And I was like, "You guys, looks like you got a deer. You know, it's a good one or what's up?" He's like, "Oh, yeah, it was probably like a 9-pointer or whatever." I'm like, "Cool." I was like, "You shoot him behind the house or, I'm just digging for information." "Oh, no, we shot down the road and this and that," and found out it was like a, probably a 2 or 3 year old, 120-inch knife. Not one of the deer that we know of. So,
Oh yeah.
So problem solved. But but speaking of, he was doing something like fleshing it out. He was going to tan the hide or something like that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
We used to do a lot of that, dude. I used to trap. We were pulling out, I mean, nothing compared to like a commercial line, but for like a 15, 16-year-old kid.
Oh, yeah.
We were pulling like at least 5 to 10 coons out like a day.
Oh, yeah.
And I would like flesh them I was checking traps at like 4 a.m, which is stupid. Like it was just I had to get it done before school.
Yep.
And then we'd have to flush them out, which was. Dude, flushing raccoons is probably the worst thing.
Oh yeah, dude, they're fatty and
you can't eat eggs are off the table for you at that point. It's like they're just too similar, and I'm like, dude, I've seen too much of this.
Yeah, oh yeah, not fun.
But from there, I shifted over into like foxes and coyotes and stuff because they're not nearly as fatty and stuff.
Yeah, and
higher dollar.
Well,
more
yeah,
fun.
and it was super cool because like around the house we don't have a lot of gray fox or anything. I don't know if you guys do around here.
Yeah, but we do.
Yeah, but behind my dad's we have a whole bunch of them for like absolutely no reason. Yeah. So I mean, I was lucky. I ended up catching 2 of those while I was.
Wow, that's cool.
Me
so
too.
yeah,
that was one of the very first dogs I ever caught. Was a big gray.
Oh yeah,
big gray.
I saw Tom Miranda's
Like
doing
a
a bunch
monster.
of trapping in Maine now.
Yeah.
He's like doing a whole new video line, catching like pine martens and fishers and stuff up there.
That is cool.
He had like a guy build a whole bunch of pine marten. I'm talking like a trailer load of like pine marten traps and stuff. It was pretty cool.
Oh yeah, that's.
He's like really getting back into it, which is kind of cool to see from his side.
That's awesome. I love to see
Those old school videos. I've got like
reemergence.
his entire like volume collection there of like old school trapping videos and stuff.
I would love that so much, dude. If I could not miss the time in a deer stand, like I won't sacrifice it.
Yeah,
but,
that is the hardest.
But in another world, I'm like, if I could just run a line of like 60 coyote traps, like run some serious steel.
Oh yeah.
For like a month.
Well, that'd
or
be
2 months.
that's the benefit of like having like your property. Like we have to drive, to our properties and stuff. It's like if I had 200 acres outside my house, I'd have a trap line because I could run that thing fairly easily on a daily basis.
I would too.
Well, and that was the best thing about running it at my dad's. I could freaking get off the school bus
and just roll, dude.
And I literally had them all on my way to my tree stand. So like, so like I would just do a big old S freaking all the way out to my tree stand. Then I'd hop in my stand, and I mean, I always knew if I had something in them or not.
Yeah.
Do you do very good trapping fox or coyotes? Or?
I never really got to like really branch out from my dad's. I had a lot of dig ups. I had a lot of mess ups. I learned a lot at my dad. I learned a lot trapping at my dad's for sure. So I mean, I do think I could probably do a little bit better now with more time and more whatever. But yeah, I caught 2 gray fox back there, a red fox. I never ended up getting a coyote back there. I did catch the neighbor's dog and thought it was a coyote one time from a distance.
That will happen.
But yeah, it was the neighbor's dog. That was not
in like a foothold trap.
Yeah, a border collie. It wasn't a coyote.
Was it okay? You were able to let it out all right? And stuff?
Well, so I actually ran back to the house and got the gun, and I was yelling to my dad. I was like, "Dude, I got my first coyote,
Monster
man!"
coyote.
Well, dude, there was snow, and like I just saw its head peek out from behind the thing. I was like, "Yeah, man, like I got one for sure," And then Greg, our neighbor, calls. He's like, "Man, my dog just ran up to the house. Like it's missing teeth, and it's and like its leg wasn't broken, but like he could tell,
he was
like
chewing at it. Probably.
Yeah. Freaking. Luckily, I had 3 swivels on that trap.
Yeah, otherwise that would have.
Oh yeah, it would have messed
it up.
Yeah, oh yeah, it wouldn't have been good. But no, I mean, yeah, the dog was all right, but
that's awesome. That's a happy ending.
Yeah, oh yeah,
I never actually caught a dog, but that's why you do that stuff. Is get all the swivels on there.
Yep.
Well, it's like that's always like my biggest fear of like cable restraints. That, and I've seen people catch deer in them without the deer stops on them, and it's not pretty.
They do have something on the cable restraints, right? Some kind of a protection.
Deer stop.
No, for dogs. I mean.
Oh, I don't know.
Because I think in some states, like it's not supposed to kill them. Like it's just.
It's probably still a deer stop.
Yeah, maybe.
Like same thing. It just doesn't choke them out. Like it can only go down so far. I mean, they can't get their head out of it, but it won't pull down the whole way.
Right. Dude, freaking trapping fox and coyotes is like that's.
Oh yeah.
It's awesome. It takes me back on. I did that. I was more into that before I was like having success bow hunting.
Yep. Well, yeah, and I mean, I always did that too because I mean, I would just get out of school and I'd always go check a trail cam or something. And luckily, our neighbor at the time, the same one that gave me permission, the guy that actually lived in that house first, gave me like my first set of traps, and he trapped that same property I had permission on. So I mean, he kind of just like showed me the ropes fit a little bit.
That's
and then,
awesome.
And then I just kept.
You got to have some sort of like mentor, or your buddies have to, like Rieger and Tester, like my guys, like they're they'll shoot all of their deer easily before mid-November, so that they're just trapping like the rest of the year.
Yeah, heck yeah.
I really miss it. Yeah, trapping is like freaking cool. Nobody does it anymore.
Did you guys ever mess with like any like muskrats or anything like that?
Yeah,
a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
My dad was big into muskrats.
Oh yeah, dude. Muskrats are fun.
There's no muskrats anymore though.
Oh really?
Yeah, I still see a ton of them. Dude.
You do?
Yeah, and some of the creek bottoms and stuff.
I never see any of them. Like they used to be all those old farm ponds used to have big muskrat houses in the middle of them and stuff. And I swear it's been years since I've seen a muskrat.
Yeah, I still see quite a few.
Mm.
The one thing we were talking about earlier is the bobcats. Like in Ohio, you can't trap them or kill them.
Yeah.
Oh.
And they're getting thick.
Oh yeah.
Like it used to be very
I had one right under me
uncommon.
the other day.
Oh, yeah.
Yesterday at 5 yard, like right under me.
Dude, I saw one. I did a YouTube video up the Manistee River by my house, and I saw a bobcat crossing the river.
Whoa.
Yeah, swimming, and I actually have video of it. Yes,
Damn.
yeah, swimming. Like, dude, I thought it was like a dog or like, you know, I mean, it just looked different, like freaking swimming across the river.
Wow.
I freaking drove up there and a bobcat hopped out of the water, and I was like, damn, like
That's nuts.
yeah, like I
man.
thought cats like absolutely hated water and would never do it, you know.
Yeah.
Gotta
I
get
thought
across
too.
there somehow.
Right.
No trees or logs hanging over it. Got to get there.
Right.
That is wild.
Well, dude, have you kind of started your hunting season yet? You been hunting up in Michigan or what's?
Yeah. I've actually been deer hunting a lot, and opening day, I'm hunting.
I guess, yeah, you and I just talked yesterday
Yeah.
about the one you couldn't
Yeah.
recover. But
Yeah. So opening day, I passed up, and I told myself, because I really don't like film a lot of hunts, and honestly, I took my camera in my Armdale, Illinois last year, and every shooter that walked out in the field, I literally did this. And then just pushed it all out of the way and said, I'm gonna kill the deer.
I'm gonna focus on
I'm
this.
gonna try. And so this year I had a really nice like 2.5-year-old 8-point coming past this spot every single night, and I literally told myself like, all right, you know, for one, I've never killed a buck on Michigan's opener,
Okay.
and you know, I mean, I would have been happy.
I've
with
got a
that
bow in
deer,
my hand.
especially for the spot. I literally told myself, I was like, man, if this thing comes in, I'm gonna do it. And then, dude, he freaking came in. I freaking drew back everything. I had him perfectly in the frame, and then I was like, and then I just didn't do it. But the problem is this spot is like, it's not in a subdivision, but there's a 60-acre piece of land right here, and there's a 15-acre piece of land over here, and there's 6 acres of woods in between it. And my grandma's house and the neighbor's house make like this pinch point, dude. And those deer just funnel through there. And like, I don't have any giants on camera or anything, but there's a crap load of does hanging out in there. And I mean, I know other people that like hunt in that same urban area. And I mean, like, that's why I went back in there and set up a stand and everything last summer, because I mean, my grandma will have 140-inch 8-points eating her hostas some years during the rut.
And those things need to die.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Heck yeah.
Because Michigan's a 2-buck state, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Can you kill 2 with a bow, or does it have to be like 1 with a bow, 1 with a gun?
You can kill them with any weapon, but your second tag is restricted on a buck.
Okay.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Yep. But your first tag's for anything, and your second tag is 4 bigger on a buck, but you can kill a doe with it and tag a doe with it.
So 4 points?
Yep.
Okay.
4 points
so
on
that
one side.
That one does have the restriction on it.
Yep.
Interesting.
Yep.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, I remember when somebody was telling me about that in Michigan, I was just like, man, like the amount of deer hunters in Michigan, like it's not as much as we have in Pennsylvania, but for them to be able to kill 2 bucks potentially, I'm like, holy shit, there's a lot of deer that die.
Oh yeah, a lot.
this buck that you shot the other day, was that on that property?
So that was on my dad's up in Hart, and that deer came in, and so last year we had quite a few young bucks get killed, like just around the property, and I mean, you know, because I mean, kids come out hunting, you know, whatever, which is totally cool with me. I would never, ever say anything about
little
that.
bastards.
Oh, no. Yeah, hey, I mean, hey.
I just kill him and never say anything.
Dude, I was...
The deer. I mean,
my uncles, I mean, I would say that, but dude, I was the little bastard for so long, dude.
Yeah,
my
me
uncles
too.
used to pick me up every weekend, dude. I would always be like, let me shoot a doe, let me shoot a doe.
Just let him shoot it. Just let him kill
please.
something.
Yeah, oh yeah. And so, I mean, you know, I could never blame him now, but yeah.
Yeah. So,
No, it's
so
a
you
lot of
shot. Tell us a story about that deer then.
Yeah. So I went out. I was gonna go steelhead fishing last Wednesday morning, and literally out of nowhere, I have quite a few cameras out at home, like probably 9 or 10 cameras out at home. And the night before, it like just like we were getting a bunch of rain, and there was like one gap in the rain, and it stopped raining at like 9 o'clock at night. And literally, I haven't had like really that many good pictures of bucks like on camera all summer long. And like last year, I had like a 150-inch 8-point running around at my dad's. Yeah, I got some trail cam pictures.
That's a big 8-point.
Dude, it's pretty insane. I mean, yeah, I literally had him in front of me on October 26th last year, and I literally about shit, but I never got him, and I never saw him again after that. And and his buddy that he was running with all summer died also. But this summer, I had just maybe some random just 2.5-year-olds. There was a nice 3.5-year-old up at the property that I would more than happily shoot.
Yeah.
And there was a couple other nice bucks running around. Well, they fenced off. There's 40 acres right next to my dad's property, and they fenced it off, so it made this really good pinch point in the back there. And there was these 2 scrapes up at the top, and 3 different bucks hit that scrape after 9 o'clock at night.
Just boom, boom, boom.
Yeah. And I had cameras around my dad's house, which was closer to where I live, and all those cameras were going off too. And I was like, I cannot go fishing in the morning. I gotta go out deer hunt in the morning. And then sure as heck, and I have this other weird thing. I shot the biggest buck of my life in a thunderstorm, and every other big buck on my wall, I've never shot it on a nice day, ever. It's always windy or shitty. It's. I make a joke to my dad that it's always the days that he tells me not to go. So we had 30-something mile per hour wind gusts the next morning, but the rain was supposed to be done till 2 or 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
And literally, I was sitting there. I had a freaking 2.5-year-old come through, probably around 8 or whatever. And then literally an hour and a half later, I freaking look up at the fence, and he was coming right down. He was coming right down the side of the fence, and he literally walked in front of me about 20 yards, and then he kind of did this. He kind of did this little circle,
Yeah.
And he stopped, just quartered to me a little bit, but he did exactly what the last year just did. And what the last year did after he freaking did that was put his ass right to me and freaking walk up the hill, right? So I was like, all right, if I'm going to shoot, I should probably just do it right now,
Yeah.
So I freaking draw back and shoot. And at first I thought my shot was pretty decent because it went in a little forward. I thought maybe too much forward, but the way he was standing by a tree, he was quartered to me just a touch.
Sure.
And mind you, I'm already cursed with freaking quartering 2 shots. I shot a big one in Illinois last year too. Same thing, and just not good. Not my proudest moments.
Yeah,
but,
they happen.
But it was supposed to start raining around 3 o'clock again. So freaking right away, I called my dad. I told him I headed a little forward. In my opinion, I wish I could have let him wait
just to turn a little bit.
Yeah, but now I had an arrow in him, and he was already down in the swamp. So I told my dad we should probably wait a minute. Honestly, if I could have waited 12 hours, I probably honestly would have. But the way I hit him and he freaking took my arrow, we had no blood, and I could only see where he went for probably about 75 yards, So we waited 2 hours, and then it literally started sprinkling, and I said, you
gotta go.
Yeah, I was like, I'm going out there, and I'm at least finding my arrow or something, So I freaking walked down there, and finally I find the arrow, and there was really good blood after the arrow. I have freaking videos on my phone.
Once he freaking pulled that out.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Did he break it, or was it
yeah, no, he broke it. There was about 8 inches inside of him, and then I could see on my arrow I had good 2-3 inches. Dude, I can't believe I didn't get him. I must have went in more forward than I think, and I don't know if I hit that opposite side lung or something. But this thing
missed close and hit far.
Well,
no drones in Michigan.
Yeah, none.
Yeah, bummer. That deer. I mean, they can live with one lung, but
was it a good deer?
It wasn't. It would have been the second biggest buck of my life, I bet.
But then, it was a good deer.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, dude, I was shaking like a leaf up there. I was freaking. Oh yeah. No.
Was he one of the ones that hit that scrape?
No. It was not a buck that I had seen hit that scrape at all. No. And he actually never even hit the scrape at the top of the hill. He just kind of walked by the fence, but he was moving. And as I was tracking, I could see why. He had scrape.
Yeah, just the whole way down.
Well, and at first, and this is why I'm really frustrated with it, because I think if I would have waited a long period of time, like I thought at first, dude, I freaking jumped him after I literally found the arrow. I took I went maybe 25, 30 more yards in.
And you're seeing a lot of blood at this point, so you're probably okay, this is good.
Oh yeah, yeah, and a really good amount of blood. Only coming out of one side, but a really good amount of blood. And dude, literally, I heard him take off. Well, I thought he took off and freaking stopped right away and then fell again. So I was like, all right, I can't see him. I'm just gonna back off again, freaking whatever. Well, I freaking turned around and I kind of walked back up on this little road and I could see tracks. I was like, oh no. He ran out of here and ran up this road, and then he ran up the neighbor's food plot all the way around his property, all the way back to the northeast corner of his property.
Holy shit.
And then it started pouring, downpouring, thunderstorming, and this literally dead ended into a creek. So I was talking to the guy that owns the land and everything, and he was telling me the runways to follow. This dude knew his property, amazingly
he knew what the deer were doing.
Yeah, and he was telling me go down this runway that's here. It's probably covered by leaves right now, but freaking take that 75 yards to the west and look there. There's a bunch of, and literally the 5th spot the dude told me, I bet you I walked within 30, 40 yards of that deer bedded down.
He just was hunkered down.
Oh, yeah. I mean, dude, I bet you I did it freaking so many times. And, like, I was looking really hard. And, I mean, mind you, it was loud because it was raining and windy or whatever, you know. And, no, I literally got, like, 25 yards from him, jumped him again, and he took off. Well, at this point in time, it was pouring rain. And so I freaking called the dude again, and he was like, hey, 9:30 tomorrow morning, I will come there with you, and we will both look for the deer or whatever. Well, dude, we showed up that next morning. Where that deer was laying was like a foot underwater.
Whoa.
Yeah, like freaking that whole creek rose.
Just
yeah, dude, we got like 3 inches of rain from the time it started raining until 9:30.
Good for the steelhead run.
Not
so much for deer hunting.
Yeah, no, terrible. Yeah, terrible. And I mean, you know, and then after that, I'm freaking walking around in a swamp, freaking this deep in water, literally looking for an ant. But I mean, we looked for 8 hours. We looked for over 8 hours yesterday in the rain, and I mean, we're really confident it's not on his property. I mean, if he's laying anywhere, he was running towards ours. So, yeah, I guess I don't know, but yeah,
dude, those single lungs, if that's what it was, are super tough. Like, and honestly, a lot of those deer can just survive from them. But man, that
do you
water
think so? You think a lot of deer survive from single lung hits?
Yes. Yeah, I was actually curious about that.
I absolutely do.
Huh?
Yeah, whether it just ends up healing. You've seen it, like they're like people gut a deer and like half of the lung will be like just like either shriveled up or even like hard, like it's been healed over, and half is like functioning or something. But yeah, they'll survive on that.
Yeah, and what was crazy is the only reason I could track him for as far as I did was he went across this turnip field. So after he bedded down, the blood clotted up a little bit, and it wasn't near as good of blood. You know, it was more like drip, 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 drip.
Yeah.
But dude, these turnip leaves, like the rain didn't wash it off.
Yeah, big ass leaves laid open.
Yeah, the blood like freaking soaked through the leaves, and dude, I was finding like specks of blood on the back of these turnip leaves, and dude, I tracked them on my hands and knees, like freaking. I mean, like not literally on my hands and knees, but I mean like freaking down at the ground, looking really hard for.
Well, especially as he's running through those big leaves, is a lot of times they'll flip up and then it'll drip down onto those things.
Yep.
Yeah, man, that stuff's no joke, but yeah, those deer are so freaking tough on that stuff.
It's crazy.
I wonder, have they done any like tests or like is there a visualization of like what damage to a lung looks like? I mean, so can they take that out of a deer carcass basically where the lungs are not injured and just blow them up and say here's what happens if you nick a quarter of it, a third of it?
There probably are some. Like it literally, I've seen some to where like even on like really bad, like the entire other lung is just like shriveled and like gone.
Well, because
they're living on like one lung.
At a certain point, it collapses or does whatever.
Yeah. It's just, if it loses enough of that, that air pocket, right, it collapses. But if you're just like slicing part of it, it'll bleed and heal. Like it's not enough to like actually rupture the collapse of the lung.
Because like in my mind, it's like lungs are not. It's not like a balloon, right? Where there's like it's not like if you pop it with a pin, it's not like the whole thing pops. It's like it's all made up of smaller
It's all
air
made
pockets.
up. Now it expands as they take in oxygen, right? So at that point, it's a balloon, but it'll still
made up of a bunch of smaller air pockets.
Right, but it'll still only, even if you pop that balloon, right, it doesn't like go to nothing. Like think about when you got a double lung deer, it's still a big organ that you're holding, like because you can't collapse the rest of that flesh down. That makes sense?
I think it does, though. I mean, I've seen some lungs. Corey's deer's lungs were collapsed, gone.
Yeah, but I mean, there's still like something there, right?
Like just no, not really, not much.
Yeah, that's weird.
Basically, you have like liver, obviously, and then in front of it you have like. In my mind, I've never seen a fully inflated set of lungs.
Same here.
Like what that would look like.
You would.
You wouldn't.
Yeah, you wouldn't.
So, but in this case, he just double lunged it. Perfect double lungs, and they looked like. I mean, I'm trying to think of a comparable example, but just like no air in them, like completely deflated.
But still, like substantial, like 2 handful. That's weird. Because like normally, there's still like even if you put like a giant broadhead through double lungs, like there's still lung, like it doesn't disintegrate. In
my experience, it seems like they shrivel up pretty good. Like what you're talking about, the single lung is.
Mm-hmm. But that's like, I'm talking like that's like over. So like that deer, a deer that I hit single lung, his lung was hanging outside of his body. Mm-hmm. And like, it was just like, mangled flesh basically outside the body. Like it wasn't a liver tangible.
Mangled flesh would be the way to put it. Yeah.
But like it's still typically like if you put a broadhead through them and you pull the heart and lungs out and you hang them up, it's like there's still like flesh. There's lungs there.
Yeah.
You know, with a giant broadhead that just went through them. You know, it's not as solid as the liver or the heart, but like it's still.
Yeah. The only thing I can recall seeing like arrow, like usually when the lungs are hit, in my experience, and I'm not like a, you know, what's the word, like a mortician or whatever, but I don't
know if that's the word, but yeah.
I honestly can't remember. Who do they call out when they do a, who declares them dead?
The guy from the morgue, the autopsy guy?
Yeah. Who declares them dead? What's the name of that?
I'm not sure.
I just went blank. Jesus.
There's a term for that. Who makes
Coroner.
the assessment? Coroner. I'm not coroner.
Yeah.
But when I've assessed the lungs in the past, like if it's a double lung hit, like there's nothing to see.
So what's interesting.
But when you hit them in the heart or the liver,
yeah,
there's an obvious like, oh, here's a big gash through them.
Yeah, like a hole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you don't see that in the lungs?
I can't
Yeah,
remember.
you absolutely do. Maybe you guys are just butchering them with the knife when you're reaching up in the cavity or something.
Honestly, me probably.
Yeah. No, mine was clean.
Well, when you typically, because I've seen.
I used that new Dudley knife, that MKC. That frickin' thing was nice.
I know. There's I forget who did the video, but there's one where they took like the heart and lungs out, and they took the bronchial tube and then they blow in it, and like it shows the lung expansion. Because remember, like we always,
that's interesting.
Guys talk all the time, and they're like, well, there's this dead space. Right,
Yeah.
no man's land.
Right.
You hit them high. No, well, when you blow that up in a deer's cavity, there is no man's land. It's spine. Like above the spine is muscle, right? Like you can't hit above the spine.
But the lungs are not always fully inflated.
No, but there's very little room for margin there. That's why I think a lot of deer end up getting hit like a single lung, whether it's far lung or close lung on like a steep angle, and
I'm
they
pretty
survive.
sure that's what I did to that one. I'm pretty sure I probably hit to the left a little bit more than what I thought.
Missed that close one.
Yeah, and then I'm pretty sure I probably just nicked the one on the back. Yep. Yep.
And I think that some of those deer survive like that.
Yeah.
Maybe not all of them. And maybe they get gangrene or something. Who knows?
He has about 8 inches of arrow in him.
Yeah, that ain't gonna feel good.
Yeah, no, I don't think so either.
He's not gonna like
They're
that.
shooting a rage hypodermic too. That thing's dead.
8 inches of Walmart arrow.
That thing's dead, man.
He's got a Walmart. Yeah. He's probably already got 6 inches of crossbow bolt in him somewhere too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, probably.
Somewhere else.
He ran off the public.
What is the size difference between a fully deflated and fully inflated lung?
Substantial.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah, substantial. I mean, you're talking like if your hat is like a deflated one, right? You're like that big for an inflated one.
Wow.
Like it's substantial. Yeah. And
interesting.
That's why I think what we'll have to get when we cut out the next one and we pull that out, you'll see what a deflated lung, like it's still, there's a large mass there. I mean, that's why like when people are like, oh, you got to be so tight to the shoulder, like, dude, there's a lot of lung still behind the shoulder, behind the crease.
Yeah.
But obviously, as it's expanded, right, he's breathing, then it's a lot larger. And so, like, I mean, a deer, especially just like a moving deer, is, he's breathing enough that it's like there's very little downtime of like complete. Well, first of all, there's little downtime of it like being completely deflated. Like there's always some air in there. He's not breathing like all of the air, like using his diaphragm to squeeze it all out. So, like, it is still partially inflated.
I guess for a human example of it, you could, like, totally deflate your lungs. For like, a full example. Take a deep breath and then just blow into a balloon one time, one complete breath.
It's a lot of air.
That would be a good visual. I mean, it's not that much.
Oh, it's a lot.
Yeah, I would actually be curious.
Give me a balloon. Give me a balloon here.
It's funny, because there's doctors and stuff that are listening to this, and they're just like, fuck. These guys are fucking idiots.
Well, high school did that.
Yeah. Somebody get these guys a pair of lungs right now. Yeah.
It's just interesting to think about.
But yeah, I mean, dude, it for sure happens. Like that deer was alive 20.
This one he's talking about.
Yeah. It was probably 16 hours later. He was still alive, and then we jumped him and I shot him and I thought I killed him, but I really just cut his hoof. Like I just
really?
Like his Achilles, and then we gave him a heart attack. He died.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like we got him up, he ran down over the hill and fell over and died.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was nuts. So, but I think it was because that deer's lung was like outside of his body, and he probably was just so
You think he would have lived from that had we not got him up? No.
Yeah, he wasn't coming
Would've
back
died
from that
eventually.
one. Yeah.
Was that
Yeah, whether it was
Pennsylvania
infection or whatever. Yeah,
Was that a
PA.
Pennsylvania deer?
Yeah, up here on the mountain.
Oh, yeah.
So was this one.
Yeah.
This pedestal.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
PA
heck
deer.
yeah.
Same
Giant.
property.
Yeah, heck yeah. That's a really nice book
Yeah.
right there.
Dude, they do not like those double lung hits. I'm pretty confident, like, of all the places you would want to hit them. I've seen that happen, like where Corey shot him through both lungs, just clean, 6 inches back from the shoulder. That thing, like, ran 30 yards, stopped, and just fell over dead.
Well, just think about it. Like, if you ever get hit hard enough, you get the wind knocked out of you.
Oh, yeah.
Like, dude, that's not a good feeling. You almost go into a little bit of a panic where you're like, wait a minute. Like, there's nothing there. Well, they never get it back.
Yeah.
Right.
And then it just, it asphyxiates them, and then they die. Yeah, fast.
Yeah.
Yep.
Double lungs, good hit.
Double lungs, the one. That's where you're going to want to aim, boys. That's where you're going to want to aim.
The HUNTR Podcast is brought to you by Hoyt.
Should be no surprise to anyone listening to this that back with Hoyt another season. I'm actually going to be shooting the AX2 aluminum this year.
You traitor.
But you're still going RX9.
Yeah, blacked out as always.
Blacked out.
Yeah.
Big surprise for
80
everyone.
pounds. Big surprise. Yeah.
But seriously, man, I mean, it shouldn't be a surprise to anyone. Every year, it seems like we get a new Hoyt bow in our hands, and they're always a step above the last and just a step above everybody else.
Yeah, they're so consistent, man. Just their processes get better, every year. And we've really been excited about, as we've grown with Hoyt, we've brought some others in with us. And we just feel like the Hoyt family is growing, like the community, and we're really excited about the people that are involved, excited to be a part of that company. And it's really awesome.
So for anyone that's excited about Hoyt, like Jared and I are, you can use the code HUNTR, HUNTR, on Hoyt.com.
Get serious, get Hoyt.
So, I think we were just kind of talking about it there offline, but like if you look at a lot of the videos that people know you for, right? It's clips, it's kind of the satire side, but you're starting to do some more long form stuff too.
Yeah, yep.
And is that like just more because you think that you want to do it, or you think you need to do it?
I don't think so. I won't lie. I have literally been telling people at home that like the YouTube video is like the YouTube stuff is like my new side job basically.
Yeah.
Because now I'm doing like the short form stuff pretty much all day. I mean, always something to do with it, whether it's an advertisement or email. I mean, dude, there's some days where I just have to like talk to someone for 2 or I'll get into 2-3 hour or like 2 45-minute phone calls or I mean, just random stuff, So there is a lot of like time that I put into that. But yeah, the YouTube video, like dude, driving up those rivers, there's no place I would. I mean, besides,
but that's like
besides
fun
a deer
for
stand.
you.
Oh yeah. I love and I mean, I've always been the kind of person. Like, dude, my dad still yells at me to this day because I won't hunt on like the side of the fields. Like, I'll be way back in the swamp in a cedar tree or freaking I mean, or like when I'd go fishing, I never minded launching at the lake and driving way in the hell up the river and fishing a whole entire Saturday for steelhead, just because I mean, I really like it and I really enjoy it. And the other thing I really like about those river run videos specifically is I can learn a whole river system and not put any fishing in the video, and I can just show everyone the scenery, which I still love to do. And I mean, I love seeing the scenery myself, and I get to make a camping trip out of it, and I can still fish that whole entire video and not really
like you don't feel the pressure of having to include it.
Right. Yeah. Because the video's about driving from Lake Michigan to this dam or, from this area to this area. And I mean, there's a lot of cool opportunities of videos that I think I'm going to be able to make up in Michigan doing that same kind of thing. We got all the Great Lakes up there. And
well, I think that's cool, man. Cause like what we were just talking about here before the break is like, Jared and I started this channel cause we were like, we're going to make a hunting show.
Yep.
It's going to be called HUNTR, and maybe we'll do like, feature films on, and we still have like in the back of our head, I'd be like, yeah, that'd be cool.
Aspirations.
Oh, yeah.
But ultimately, like once you do it, we're like, yeah, this sucks. Like,
have you guys messed with a 360 camera yet?
Yeah, we have some.
Oh yeah, yeah. I got one. I do love that.
What do you mean?
It's like the pole cams. Like it'll
like in a tree stand.
Yeah. It works. It works like it videos a globe, so it videos 360 degrees, bottom, top, side, and yeah, I mean it's pretty cool for getting stuff.
A lot of the guys
filming hunts.
Yeah. Yep.
A lot of the guys that do like those ultra runs that I did and stuff, that's what they'll have. Like, cause then you just. Like it's kind of weird because it's a bit freaky in that like you don't see them like holding the pole or like what it's on, right? Because it's It just looked like it's like floating up above you essentially on that stuff.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and I got that GoPro Max 360, and the sound on that thing is amazing. Like it's freaking really good. And I mean, that thing, I pretty much like the YouTube video I made last week. It was filmed 100% solely on that, and it's really cool because it's just a little black box. You just tap a button and it's going.
I think DJI has one too. Alex and Pat were telling me about that. They said that's a really good one as well to have. I thought Jen and Jeff Sturgis's idea was pretty cool that they put a Tacticam reveal on live mode above them when they're hunting.
Oh, that's cool.
And so like if like one's hunting and one's not, they can just go into the app and like watch the hunt.
Oh yeah,
like watch what's happening in front of them. That's kind of cool.
Yeah,
like
that's bad.
Because that's like I've seen a few people try to do it, but like that would be, and we tried like. It was when you were still working for me, like 7-8 years ago. We had the little like boxes and stuff. We were trying to like stream hunts.
I never
remember
did that. I never did that.
Steve and I were doing that.
Yeah.
It was like, I mean, it was way good. Like you had literally like a phone plan and stuff to it. Mm-hmm. And but like I do think that if there is a phase, and I don't know, like not to what we talked about before. I don't know if I'm the guy to watch it, but like there is something cool about like if I'm stuck in the office and I can jump in a tree stand with somebody and like watch the hunt.
Oh, so cool.
Like,
yeah.
Live.
Well, and I think trail cams are going to change a lot. Dude, like, I mean, think of security cameras at houses.
Oh,
I mean, we pay
dude.
$10, $13 a month for whatever camera.
Yeah.
I mean, they're going to have some sort of system here soon, I'd imagine. Where,
dude, I can go into my Ring camera at any point and just like watch it. You know?
Yeah, I mean, and I mean, I think Cuddy back with those cameras had the good idea years and years and years ago. I mean, I'm sure they're going to have some awesome ass security
with
system.
like their like tying them all together.
Link. Yeah. You know, with like but I mean, that was like 8 years ago now that they came out with that. So
it's crazy to me that that's still like I was just at my Ohio farm and like, dude, I've got no fucking signal in that place.
Oh yeah.
And like, so I've got like all my cameras are on the ridges, but like in the bottoms, like I just have regular SD cams because I can't run it. And I'm like, what the hell is nobody pinging off satellites and shit yet?
Yeah.
Like, this is
can you run that off Wi-Fi like a Starlink?
No. Well,
like a Cuddy Link system, you could.
You could, yeah, because I would bounce it up to the top, and then I could bounce it to the cabin, or hell, even just the top might have enough signal.
Well, yeah, and see, I mean, even if they could get more range on something like that Starlink, I mean, for a guy like for a guy like my dad and I on like 40 acres, you know, why?
No brainer, dude.
Yeah, I mean, why in the hell couldn't we just freaking connect a bunch of actual security cameras to our property and then just have it really surveilling, you know? I mean, ones that move and everything, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I'd rather have just video of everything,
right? Yeah, I mean,
than just like pictures coming in.
Yeah, and I mean, dude, with that new solar power on them new like home ones, it's actually pretty amazing. Like, yeah.
I don't touch those Ring cameras. I got little solar panels for them, and like they're connected to my Wi-Fi for my house or cabin, but like they just run. I mean, they just do the thing. But yeah, it's kind of wild to think that like, you know, we haven't advanced to that level yet on that stuff. But I assume it's being talked about. It's probably just not cost effective.
Yeah.
Like everybody's in this cost battle right now of like, what's the camera cost? What's the plan cost?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So they're probably like, you know, whatever. Cause I have like one of those little Garmin InReaches when I'm not in service, I can text from that connects to the satellite.
Oh yeah.
I think that's like for unlimited text messages, like $50 a month.
Oh wow.
I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But now like I know like iPhones and stuff are starting to connect to satellites and shit like that. So you shouldn't need any of that stuff anymore. But I don't know.
As far as like the live feed of the hunts and stuff, like where we're at right now, like we film with like, I've got a GoPro. You still run your GoPro over your shoulder, Jeremy?
Yep.
Yeah, I run that.
GoPro and then my phone.
And I run a phone. And I'm like, that's easy enough for me. It's like, it's almost no extra effort.
Yep.
I just have to screw the GoPro in the tree and remember to turn it on. And the phone is like, I would do that anyways. I'm filming.
Yeah.
But beyond that, like, I don't know.
Dude, like, but the 360, you can mount it to the top of what you mount your phone on. And say you had something going on where you couldn't square it in. If you just touch that button, it'll get you drawing back. It'll get everything else.
How would you mount it? What do you mean mount it to the top?
I assume it's in that little boot.
So like we run our phone on it's a Lone Wolf Custom Gear arm.
Okay.
And it's got a little head with a spring loaded, so it just pinches your phone in there.
Yeah, so I have a Fourth Arrow one with the spring loaded phone grabber thing too. Yeah. And I got like the little bolt hole in the top. Yeah. I didn't put threading or anything, but I just
it's just a 1/4-inch screw on the top of it.
Yep.
And you screw in like your GoPro on the top.
So I use 2-sided tape and then I just mounted my GoPro mount
right onto that.
Yep, right on top of that, and then I literally just mounted 360 on that. Yeah, and then I just bink. Oh yeah, and I mean it's actually pretty solid.
I'd have to see the setup.
Yeah,
We have that little boot where we would put our Rode mic.
Yes,
You probably could find an adapter.
I mean,
for
there's some mountability on that, but
mountability.
the ability to be mounted. Yeah,
Yeah, that's what she said.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotcha.
I don't know.
There's a mountability.
There's something about the live feed hunts that to me, I'm like,
You wouldn't watch it? Like if Bill Winke was doing a live feed, you wouldn't watch him?
Probably would.
You would, for sure.
Would, but like, and there's two perspectives on it. There's like the consumer of that content, and there's the person in the tree stand.
Mm-hmm.
For me, in the tree stand, part of me just wants. I mean, literally, I was saying this to Corey the other day. I'm like, the best possible deer season that I could think of would be I shut my phone off on October 1st, and maybe I have another phone that like is just our core group of like I want to know what's going on in your tree stand and this and that, like. But I don't want
hunting group chats.
I don't want people
to.
I don't want to be contacted or like.
Or
have contact. With
I don't want anyone watching.
I want to just get my hands dirty and be in the frickin' woods.
Yep.
You know, and that conflicts a little bit with like, you know, even Jeremy and I have to make sacrifices to do like live from deer camps and like make sure our schedule so we can shoot podcasts and stuff like that. And I enjoy those. But there's also like there's a purity to deer season that I'm like, I want this inhibited as little as possible.
Well, and that's why I like that. Well, so they make another little clip for that 360, and I think I'm done taking my camera arm out there completely because they make a really nice little like clip for that 360, and you can clip it on a branch or clip it wherever. And I mean, I think I'm gonna go. And even if the tree don't have a branch in it, I'll just put it in my pocket because I do actually like. I mean, I just like getting up my stand and deer hunting. I mean, I really do, you know. And I mean, I'll post a picture of it once it's dead, you know. I mean, I hate being distracted anything besides, like, you know, because I really do just like sitting out there. And I
you guys are young enough. Did you ever hunt without cell phones?
I did.
Oh, definitely.
You did?
I did.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, for sure. When we were.
I mean,
yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
I started bow hunting when I was 9 and I had no phone. I used to wait for my dad's flashlight for so long after dark. Frick, come walking up to my tree.
Mine was my dad's cigarette. I'd like just seeing the orange glow.
Probably when my dad was that young, actually.
Just seeing the orange glow, and I'm like, here he comes.
my first youth hunt ever. My dad took me out behind the house, and
your dad's like,
dude, here you go. No.
Time to be a man. Stick your arm out.
No, but dude, we were sitting there, and we do not have like a lot of deer out like freaking out behind the house, you know, and we were sitting there and there was sure as hell a deer coming in, dude, and I remember my dad was sitting there smoking his Camel cigarette, and dude, that deer went, and I was like, Dad, what's it doing? And he was like, oh, it must have smelt us. And
I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Oh my God, that's funny. I remember, like, we hunted this little like 50-acre farm, and it was mostly fields, but there's a few blocks of woods, and of course, like at that point, I just built tree stands with 2x4s.
Oh yeah.
You know, just build them into the tree. And I remember getting up in the spot. Who knows what the wind was doing. Like I didn't pay attention to that. I remember sitting in there. It was like opening day, and I'm like, man, this is like, I'm in a good spot. Soybean field. Like, this is great. My dad's only like, 100 yards across from me. And I remember like in my head as like a 13-year-old kid seeing my dad's like orange glow of a cigarette, like, you know, from across the field. And it was like just after daybreak, like maybe 35, 40 minutes. And I heard like, fuck. And I'm like, what the hell? And this buck, like big buck, comes running up into the field. I'm like, oh my God. And then it just like runs away. I'm like, what the fuck just happened, you know? And it's like 15 minutes later, like I had like some does around. They start running. I'm like, what the hell? And I see my dad come. I'm like, what the fuck is he doing? It's like, it's early. And he's like, shot that one. And I was like, I'm pretty sure he like just put the cigarette like in the V of the tree and like shot it and like picked it back up.
Dude, one of my great uncles, he was showing me his bow collection, and you know he still has like all of his old bows, but from the ones from way back in the day, he would have an ash mark on the freaking top of it because he would always put his cigarette out on his limb.
That's freaking wild.
Yeah, dude. Oh yeah, and he still has the bow. I was laughing my ass off when he was showing me that.
I remember talking to somebody about my dad's bow. My dad used to shoot a wooden bear compound with fingers, and they're like, man, I can't believe that's how. And I was like, yeah, he shot that like into like 2008 or 9. Like,
that's crazy.
You know, like he like the first new bow he got was like one of my hand-me-downs. Like when I forgot, I was like, he was still shooting that thing just like 10 years ago.
His dad a couple of years ago in Kansas, like we got them all new Hoyts and stuff. Like, you know, they're rigged out, you know, and. Yeah, he freaking shoots.
First, preface this with like, so we take the dads to Kansas.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
like one time a year if we can get drawn. and for a week.
It's super cool because Jeremy and I are like, we've had our Kansas, we've shot some nice deer out there, but the dads, you know, had never hunted the Midwest before we started taking them.
Oh yeah,
so it's a big deal for them.
Yeah,
So the goal is like the dads have a great time, and if we can kill something or have a good time too, awesome.
Oh yeah, heck yeah.
And like the first year we took them out together, it was like, I don't know how many arrows were slung.
Oh,
a lot. Like a lot.
At least 3.
Yeah,
At
that's the
least
best.
3.
Between the two of them.
Yeah. And so, God, now you can tell the story. Like,
So, well, and I guess, yeah, I'll take some blame too. So my dad missed 2 deer or hit or missed, or we don't know.
hit too.
At least 2 deer
Yeah.
that same trip. That was also his first year. So it's like you can try to prepare somebody for the Midwest as much as you can, but until you are face to face with like a 160 Kansas deer, like that's real shit.
Oh yeah, I bet.
And so I'll give my dad that grace, I guess.
Yeah.
But Jeremy's dad is a little bit older. So Jeremy's 10 years older than I am. And so his dad's 10 years older than my dad, probably.
Yep.
And he shoots this deer, and we don't know what happens. He
Calls me, dude. He's so worked up.
He's all worked up.
He's like, dude, he came in out of nowhere.
There's a giant freaking
right
giant,
underneath
Jeremy.
me. He's like, I shot him. He mule kicked, you know. Like,
There's been 200-inch deer on this property before. Like
Right.
it's a.
I mean, yeah, I killed.
could
my
be a mega. We
I
don't
killed
know.
a 175, my biggest buck ever on that property.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So I'm like,
no,
yeah,
no, that was on French's.
that's where he did this.
You didn't kill that. Your deer on French's
I did on the 80.
on the 80.
Yeah, still
Yeah.
French's.
Okay, fine,
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
And so, anyways, he calls. He's all worked up, and he's like, he didn't know
Am
what
I
happened.
tagged down at this point?
No. Did you?
I think I shot opening
You shot
night.
opening day, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm tagged. I'm like the camp bitch, which is
yeah.
awesome. I love
Yeah,
that.
oh,
I
perfect.
embrace it.
You shot
Oh,
that weird thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So his dad doesn't know what happens to it or to the arrow, and he's like, I don't know, but I crushed him.
Yeah. Mule kick. Yeah.
Mule kick, the whole deal or whatever, and we're like, okay, great, you know, whatever. And my dad's probably already hit these 2 at this point that we didn't find, so we're like,
Yeah.
okay, here we go, another blood trail. you
Oh
know?
yeah.
And get out there. Jeremy went to look with him and stuff. Couldn't find. Did you ever find the arrow?
No.
Never
Couldn't find the arrow.
Never found the arrow.
I did this like giant.
Never
loop.
found a drop
And
of
dude,
blood.
I'm a bloodhound. Like
Oh,
I
yeah.
love tracking.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
my thing. I literally found a dead mouse bleeding, like in the middle of a field.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
the only blood I found. The
Oh, yeah.
entire- the
That's
whole thing.
actually crazy.
I'm like, I'm way far from him, and I'm like, oh wait, I got blood, and I'm like, it's a dead mouse. Like,
That's actually funny.
that
That's
was
actually
it.
good.
So I come back and I'm like, I don't know, dude. Like I don't know what to tell you. Like there's no blood. I can't find an arrow. I don't
Yeah.
know. Like, and you know, he's like, fuck, whatever.
Yeah.
So we go back to the camp.
So we're assessing. We're trying to figure out like what happened. You know, we're all just. We have a great camp. You know, it's like.
Oh, yeah, that's the best.
Yeah, we can just be in our long underwear, drinking beer, shooting our bows
Oh,
for the afternoon, and making plans. And we're like, I don't understand. And so Jeremy's like, well, I'm gonna shoot your bow just to like make sure it's on or whatever. See what happened. And
This is one of my old boats, so I'm like, oh,
yeah, so he goes.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
He goes to 20, shoots the bow. He's like, dead nuts, man. He
dead
goes to
nuts.
30, shoots the bow. He's like, it's right on. And we're like talking to his dad, and we're like, how far was he, and what pin did you shoot him with? He's like, well, he's like, I forget. I don't exactly remember how it happened, but basically he's like, well, yeah, I shot him for the 30-yard pin. So like first pin's 10 yards, second pin's 20 yards, and we're like,
funny.
wait a minute, what? And he's like, well, yeah, obviously I'm going to shoot him with my 10-yard pin. You're like, dude, you don't have a 10-yard pin.
Nobody said a 10-yard pin's in 2005.
Your first pin is 20 yards, dude. So he shot with a total
like a
pin.
40,
yeah.
45-yard pin. Like
He was probably a 20-yard.
it was
Yeah,
in
that's crazy.
cyberspace.
That
You
sucks.
know?
That sucks. Well, dude, one of the
His dad thought there was a 10-yard pin. That's
Yeah.
so funny.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, that's crazy. And when my dad first got the property that he has up north, this is the biggest buck I've ever seen in Michigan in my life. Like I still go to bed and think about this thing in the shower sometimes. Like seriously.
In the shower.
Oh, dude, just freaking standing
Appropriate.
there thinking about. Oh, dude, anywhere.
It was raining that evening. You had to be
dude.
there. You had to
Sometimes
be
you just
there.
light a candle and think about this buck in the shower.
Dude,
at night.
terrible. I shot at home before I went up there that night. Like, dude, I was like, so like, you know how you get them feelings of those nights and
Yeah.
you
Nothing
go,
better, dude.
Yeah, and then, dude, I went out that night and my dad told me, because I was probably like 16, 17 at the time. It was when he first got the new property. And he literally told me, he's like, hey, because we just had this like last cabin prior and the hunting wasn't that good, So like my dad said, hey, and I mean, I
Can
don't
only
judge.
go up from here.
Yeah, no, my dad said it walks by, kill it, so we can get a death on the new property.
Yeah, I like that
freaking,
style.
Yeah, like freaking kill something, Dude, And of course, the night he says that, dude, freaking, I see this ass under my cedar tree. I was playing Flappy Bird. when it was out. I swear to God. I swear.
Is that Angry Birds? The same thing?
No, it was this like
it's a Michigan version.
Yeah. No, like you just like tapped on the phone and like and like
give some a little more elevation.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
Yeah, just freaking
Flappy Bird.
Yeah, just some
Got
stupid shit.
Okay.
And then I see his ass, and then I look down there, and this deer's eating. I'm sitting up in this really thick cedar tree.
Pause. Save.
Yeah, and then I just
Hit my checkpoint.
I literally grabbed my bow and I looked down and I watched his ass for about like 2-3 minutes, because I could not see his head like at all.
And he's like right under you.
Yeah, dude. And then this thing smelt my trap. Well, yeah, because I was sitting on what's a food plot now, but it used to all be just dead ferns. So like deer, I mean, deer used to cross it, but they never really used to like come chill on it, So this buck came out and started eating off the cedar tree that I was in. Well, I walked through in the center, and to this day, I have not walked to that tree the same because of this deer. Because he smelt my tracks about halfway in between of the cedar, and dude, he freaking bounded out. Well, I was gonna shoot him. There was a hole. He could have taken one more step because I got a glimpse at his rack from like right at the top, and dude, I was up there like freaking shake. Well, so the year before, I shot the biggest buck of my life, which was a really big 8-point, especially for Michigan. And the first thing all my uncles told me is like, hey, you got to be happy with like whatever you kill now, because you're probably never going to have another
kill another bigger buck than that.
Right, and dude, I remember like, and that's why I know this buck was so big, because I was sitting there like they thought I was never going to get a bigger one. Like,
and that's the first thing like in the brain.
Dude, like freaking, well, especially because I had to sit there and watch it, and dude, he was eating a cedar branch. Like, I mean, you guys know cedar trees. I mean, dude, the branches are big, long, and they drape out. Dude, there was a branch moving that he was eating off, like 9 inches under my platform, my tree stand. Like, dude, I was up there like shaking like a leaf. Well, he smelt my tracks, bounded out to 33 yards. It was my first year with an adjustable. My first year ever. I never even thought about it. I always shot like a 1-pin, sighted in at 17 yards, and like I shot a lot. So like I always just like knew.
You knew the feel.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean like where to put it. And I only ever shot to 30 anyways, so it was really no big deal. So dude, I literally just drew back, and I kind of like thought about it once I got it back, but this thing was on his way out, dude. Like freaking going. So dude, I freaking held it high, and I hit like 8 inches under that deer, like so far. And dude, I had that sight cranked right down because he was basically under me.
Yeah, so you were up on his whatever it was, 20.
Yeah. I mean, as light as I could possibly go. Yeah, and I was shooting a carbon icon at the time. I mean, it's like not a super fast bow anyway. So I mean, she had quite an arch when she got out there, So yeah,
it happens, dude. I mean, I've shot a single pin adjustable for a long time, and not last year, but 2 years ago, I rattled in a buck behind my house. I've never shot a buck behind my house. It's like 28 acres, and mainly the kids hunt there.
Oh, yeah.
And rattled in this buck, and I'm like, that's a good deer. It was like just getting light, and he went out in the field, and I was like, I grounded him back in, and I'm like, I got to kill this thing. He's at like 10 yards.
Oh, yeah.
And I just drew back, and boom. And I mean, I'm like, dead deer, like no brainer, right?
Yep.
And then I look at my thing, and I was set on 35 because I had adjusted it when he went out into the food plot, and I never changed it back. And I'm like, oh, I don't know. And like I went and got my arrow, and it was like just greasy and like, I'm like hot. And then I found a lot of blood. In fact, that deer ended up getting found dead like the next summer. Like he went like a mile plus and died. But it's like, when you get in those,
you got it right. The neighbor called you.
Yep, called it. Yeah,
it was a couple of years ago.
Exactly a deer. Yeah, just 3-year-old, like a 7-8 point. Yeah. But it's like those things, like, there's a good part about it, especially if you shoot a lot, because you just want to be like, my dad always used to say is like, as soon as you see the antlers, like, okay, put it out of your head.
Yep.
Like the moment you know you're going to shoot the deer, forget about it.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, so the first ever youth hunt of my life, my great grandpa told me that actually. He told me, he's like, once you know you're going to shoot it, like it's a doe.
Forget about it.
Yeah, like just forget about it and watch the deer. So the first deer I ever killed was a 6-point, and I still have it European mounted at my house. I was with my dad, and a doe came out, a really nice 6-point with no brow tines, and a 6-point came out. I saw them all standing back there in the swamp, and they were in order. Like the big one, the 6-point, and the other doe behind it, and there was this other freaking like really nice 4-point with them. And my dad told me, he said, hey, shoot that big 6-point. So I knew the order they were in. So I knew the second one that freaking popped up out of that ditch, I had to shoot him. So I'm freaking waiting. I shoot, and I literally shoot, and the one that I was supposed to shoot was standing there, and my dad was sitting there, shoot it. And I was like, no, I already shot a deer.
It's already dead.
Yeah, like I just shot a deer, and he's like, well, no, you missed. I said, I shot a different one. Like I don't know. And then my dad and I went and tracked it, and sure as heck, I shot
the other one.
Yeah, but I mean, I didn't care. It was my first deer. I was pumped. And actually, the biggest deer of my life I shot with a rifle at home. And that morning it came out, and I was hunting right on. My uncle has some really cool deer hunting property, dude. Like, it's freaking all in a swamp, just, massive turnips. I mean, he put some serious time in it.
Yeah.
It's like a really pretty piece of property. And we used to hunt there. I've been trying to shoot a doe from behind a tractor there this year off the ground, just because I think it'd be cool. I've never killed a deer off the ground with my bow. I just really want to do it, I guess. But that deer came out that morning, and it was a thunderstorm that day. I mean, like, really shitty day. Like, my uncle and I went up to McDonald's at 10:30 and sat there till like 1:30 in the afternoon. It was blowing, thunderstorms, everything. But that morning, I saw that buck come out checking scrapes, and he literally jumped the ditch onto public, and I heard crack, and I was like heartbroken all day about it. I was like, I saw a monster this morning, like, I mean, and I heard him get shot, like, as soon as he went across the ditch. So literally, I took my little cousin out.
I know that feeling. Yeah.
Classic.
Yeah, I took my little cousin out. I literally told my little cousin, who was hunting probably 150 yards away or whatever with his dad, I said, hey, man, like, come over here and, like, sit with me. I saw a couple really nice, like, 2.5-year-old 8 points this morning, like, whatever. So we're over there, and I actually have him with my gun watching a different deer. And I mean, my little cousin Caden, like, still remembers it to this day. And I had him freaking watching this deer down there, and I literally turned around like this, looked freaking back about 250 yards down the field, and that buck was limping out of the swamp, checking the same scrape he was that morning.
Damn.
And I literally looked back, and the freaking 2.5-year-old 8 point had chased the doe in the swamp. I said, give me that gun. And the buck was almost out of the field. I knocked the gun on the side of the blind, like, extremely hard. And I freaking cranked around on him, and I smoked him. But it was pouring rain. And I was in a beet field at the time. And I don't know if you've ever been muck, right?
Yeah,
nasty muck. Dude, I ran that freaking out there so quick in that muck as I could, and I was getting covered in red beets and everything. But no, that deer only ended up going about 10 yards. And
so that guy wounded him in the morning?
Yep. Yeah, just armpitted him with a gun. Yep. Biggest
Isn't
buck
that
of my life.
freaking nuts?
Yep. Biggest buck of my life.
It's crazy. Last year, Jared, we had this really nice 4-year-old on our Illinois farm.
Yep.
This 8 point. We called him Kamikaze because the deer just was, like, everywhere. Like, middle of the day, just running around, like, just doing stupid stuff. And we're like, this deer's just committing suicide, right? And opening day of gun season, he went out and hunted, and I forget what happened. I stayed at home. And I had the neighbor, though, that I'd been texting with. And, basically, like, if somebody shot, like, I'd know what's going on. And we have a bunch of hunting pressure around there, too. And I forget what time it was, but Jared texted me, and he's like, I think they just shot down there. And I'm like, all right, let me text him. He's like, yeah, I just missed this 8 point twice. Well, that buck comes walking, like, right under Jared and stuff. Like, they had missed it. And this year, it's one of our best deer to hunt. But it's like, dude, what a freaking... Some of these deer, like, they make it through, but it's, like, sheerly by luck.
Oh, 100%.
Like, it's not that they're not getting shot out. Like, they're people are trying to kill them.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I mean, dude, especially in Michigan, I can't imagine with them. I mean, dude, I even think about, like, even around my dad's property is a pretty, like, managed area for Michigan. Like, I mean, I guess you'd call it.
Yeah.
I couldn't even imagine being a deer around there, dude.
Yeah,
I mean,
they're just, people are trying to kill you all the time.
This is a video of you guys can watch it, but this is like one of my last youth hunts with my uncles. Those are fake cigarettes and beers.
Right.
Yeah, so, like, that's exactly how I grew up hunting with my uncles right there. That's a prime example.
That's freaking awesome. Classics.
Hilarious.
Yep.
Yeah.
Pretty funny.
Yeah,
I already knew how to ash it out the window.
That's how we deer hunt, boys.
It's a classic, man.
Yep.
Very cool.
But, dude, that is, like, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Michigan, Pennsylvania, New York. Like, I classify all of those states together of, like, dude, deer hunting was just deer camp and, like, fucking around. Like, it was, like, 60% drinking, 30% eating, 10% deer hunting.
Oh yeah, I love a good Chilean beef stew on November 14th.
Yeah, dude, that's what
Michigan,
that's just what it was. Like, I mean,
somehow I feel like it is still the first two, but it's a high, for me anyways, it's a higher percentage. It's still 60% drinking, 30% eaten.
The bow
But it's
hunting
like
thing has changed a lot.
60 to 80% deer hunting also.
The bow hunting thing has changed a lot for
yeah.
that side of it.
I will get up and go deer hunting no matter what I do the night before. Every single time. Yeah, I love
For sure.
There are some instances.
But like even like
we've tested that.
I'm only 24.
We've
so
tested that.
I might not have hit the line
Listen,
yet.
so last year in Iowa on Beaumarsh Farm, I shot mid to high 80s.
Yep.
In the
Magnum.
first 2 hours.
Oh, that's cool.
And it's election night.
It was election night.
Oh, yeah.
Donald Trump got elected.
And we had a live podcast.
And we had a live podcast.
Oh, yeah.
So we drank beer and watched the election and had our live podcast until
2 a.m. at least.
we did the podcast that late. Oh, it was at least
we were streaming somewhere.
It was at least it was at least till 12:30, 1 o'clock. Yeah, whatever. Then eventually, we're a full case of beer in. We want to start scoring my deer kind of thing. And Jeremy's, it's our first full day in Iowa. Jeremy's like, I'm hunting in the morning. I'm like, that's 2 hours from now.
May as well stay up.
So I wake up at like an hour and a half after daylight type of thing, and I'm getting up, I'm like looking around, stretching, and I figure Jeremy's in the woods. I'm just like, just quiet in the house or whatever. And after a little bit, I hear the door rattle, and I'm like, that sucker never got up.
I was like, Vesic, better go.
He's like, I gotta just get my stuff together. I gotta get in the woods.
I gotta go.
Freaking sucker shot one that night.
Oh,
I
really?
did see
Yeah,
one that night.
that's the best.
Yeah, man. No, but that's what deer camp was. Like, I mean, obviously, like we still hunt on our Kansas stuff a lot, but like our gun season deer camp was, we would go to camp on Friday, and Friday was just like getting settled. Saturday was like we small game hunted on Saturday and played poker or whatever and drank beer all night. Sunday was like football day, whatever, watch Steelers for us. And then Monday was opening day of deer season.
Oh, yeah.
And like that's just what we did every year. Like, and it was just on repeat for 20 plus years, you know.
Man. And there's so many deer camps that stopped being on repeat now.
I know,
it's
man.
actually crazy.
A lot of them did. Most
you know
of
what I
them
mean?
have.
That's the biggest reason why I really seriously love the deer videos, because I feel like if you can laugh about anything when you're out there, I'd be laughing at something. I mean,
are you a part of? You guys do a deer camp in
yeah,
Illinois or in Michigan?
No. So my family's done one in Michigan every year for opening day since I was a little kid.
Yeah,
with pretty much the same group of guys.
Opening day of gun season.
Yeah,
you guys,
yeah, opening day of gun season.
It's always November 15th, right?
Yep. Yeah, November 15th every year.
So do you guys go up for like the day prior, or what's that? Like?
Yeah. So I mean, we normally it used to, and honestly, it used to be a little bit more of a planned out thing than what it's been in the past few years. But I have a lot of uncles. A lot of us have gotten different properties. We've stayed on different properties, whatever. But my uncle's building. Him and his son are building a house like in the middle of one of the areas. So we're actually doing deer camp. We did deer camp there last year.
Cool.
And that's kind of like in the middle of everything. And they got a house there.
Yeah.
And my uncle's building like a garage there and has like a spot for campers. So we're kind of getting it back now, because we used to do it at the farm that we lease. And like, that's when it was a blast. Like we used to, make beef stew. And I mean, dude, like I got a cousin, his name's Ben. Like this dude makes deer camp for it. This dude he makes me laugh so hard. Like ever since 5th grade, the first year I was allowed to go, dude, like I don't think I could do deer camp without the guy.
Did you guys have like a place, or did you do like tents and stuff?
So
like,
my first memory of deer camp was in a tent, was in an army tent with a wood stove with no damper, and I would wake up sweating and no blankets or freaking cold.
Yeah, one or the other.
Yeah,
it was just either
crazy.
one or the other.
It was crazy. Yeah, and I also learned a lot about life in 5th grade when I stayed in that army tent.
Yeah, you become a man pretty quickly.
I did.
Yeah.
I went to school Monday with some pretty interesting jokes.
Yeah, for sure. What happens when you jam 6 guys into an army tent? That's pretty much it.
Yeah, with one 13-year-old.
Yeah,
and you gotta listen.
Yeah. He gets a lot of peers into life.
Oh, yeah.
Let me tell you a little bit about Vietnam.
Yeah. It was something about stuff I've never heard about, for sure.
Oh, dude, that's what made it though. That was fun.
Well, no, and I mean that's why I love like the sick rawness of the deer videos, like the F-bomb, all of it. Because
that's what it was.
Well, yeah, because to me, that's what deer camp was. I mean, I got to go. I got to go hear the F word. I got to go hear the worst shit I've probably ever heard in my life, but the best shit at the same time. Oh,
dude.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's probably, I don't know. We were probably in middle school, I'd say, at the time, and we had always camped in like this like old strip mine area and hunted this, and then at some point like we bought a house like in like it was out like a rural town, but whatever, like a $15,000 house or something.
Yep.
And that became camp, and like we had public lands and stuff to hunt, but we got this like CB radio.
Oh yeah.
It was like the coolest thing ever. Like for like a middle school kid, it's like you can just keep turning and time. And like, I remember my cousin who's my age, but you know, we were in whatever 7th, 8th grade at the time. And like he finally gets this like person like on the like CB radio.
Oh yeah.
And you know, we're whatever 12 or 13 years old. Well, the guy on the radio thinks he's a female, right? Because he's basically a non-puberty kid.
Oh yeah,
essentially.
heck yeah.
And like
What are you doing, mister?
all of a sudden, this dude starts talking like real dirty through the CB back and forth, and we're like, play it out.
Oh,
I mean, you know,
that was the first thing I did.
Typically,
Step up right now. You keep this going.
The Bucks would have been the last thing in the rut that day.
Typically the moms would be like, "Hey, listen, this is a 12-year-old kid." But
Jeremy's in the corner like,
all the dads and stuff are like, "Yeah, let's keep it going. Let's see what happens."
let's just see what it goes here. Let's see what happens.
What are you doing out in the woods right now?
I remember his code name was like Snaggletooth or something. It was like really great.
That's hilarious.
It was like, yeah, but that was deer camp. You just
Oh,
it was
yeah,
like you just
everything.
kept doing it. Yeah, go for it. Dude.
Well, yeah, and I mean, even hearing my uncles say hilarious stuff at deer camp was like, you know, because I mean, you're always at a Christmas party with them, or you're always at
grandma would
Thanksgiving
have
with
slapped
them,
the
or
shit out of
yeah,
them.
you know, and then I mean, you know, you're here, and I was really lucky because I mean, dude, my uncles that like hunt up north from my house, and like my cousin Ben that I talk about, dude, I was the kid begging every weekend to get picked up and go.
Yeah.
And I honestly don't remember a lot of weekends to where I wasn't deer hunting. So I am glad I had that deer camp, and you know that's why I like deer camp and everything.
Well, dude, I think that's for a lot of us, like that camaraderie aspect. Though it's changed, you know, and our goals have changed and everything else. Like that side of it is what made it so fun, which is why we're doing it 20 plus years later.
Oh, right.
It's
Yeah.
like without that stuff, it would have been like, you know,
Right.
it'd been cool, but like that always will be such a big foundation of our deer hunting lives.
Oh yeah, and I mean, and to be honest, I mean, for a person like me, really, normally by November 15th, I've done so much bow hunting. Like, I mean, I look forward to enjoying deer camp. Like,
yeah.
I mean, I could honestly, I mean, I make the joke like I don't never get up. I could probably not get up on opening day and just enjoy deer camp. And
yeah, same,
dude.
dude.
I mean, dude, I really look forward to that time.
As a kid, it was like, dude, it was Christmas, right? I remember like laying in bed at like midnight, just staring at the ceiling, being like, should we just get up and like make breakfast and like be ready to go?
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it was like that day was just crazy. And now it's like, yeah, half the days I don't even go out for opening day, but like I just want to be around the atmosphere.
Oh yeah, dude, a fire. I mean, freaking whatever. Yeah,
that's it, man.
We've had some really cool ones. I get really excited, like in Kansas. I mean, Kansas is like.
Oh yeah, I bet you that's cool.
Well, I mean, it's like it's a dream to get to hunt there.
Oh yeah,
but it's also like I get more excited. Like now, I'm more excited about like getting our dads together, and like
that's our deer camp.
Because I mean, dude, it's not like our dads are friends outside of like they never see each other.
Oh yeah,
it's just like except at that deer camp.
Oh yeah.
So Jeremy and I get to kind of like create this.
Oh yeah.
You know, gathering this environment of guys, and bringing my uncle in for the first time is a whole. I mean, we run a tight knit crew.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's just been. I mean, it was Jeremy and I, and that's it. Like for a while, and then it was like, well, let's get the dads kind of. Jeremy's dad came first, and then my dad started coming. So now it's kind of evolved into that, and so now to bring my uncle into it, it's like each new personality is like,
heck yeah.
There's a whole thing to it.
Oh yeah.
And we're going with it's like a whole new situation altogether this year. We're going to a new place. Like so, we're going with an outfitter this year.
Yeah, that's
who's
cool.
going to help us get the dads to and from stands and stuff.
Oh yeah,
and
that's awesome.
it's new ground for Jeremy and I to check out. So I mean,
yeah, that's cool.
This year's going to be.
I would love to do some stuff for my dad too with it. Yeah, no, and that's really cool.
That's the cool part about it.
Oh
man.
Yeah, no, because I mean, my dad too. I never had to go without a bow. Nothing.
Yeah.
I mean,
You got siblings? You said you had some younger sisters and stuff.
Yeah. I got two little sisters. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's it. Just two younger sisters.
Yep.
And your dad is a big bow hunter, or?
So my dad was huge into bow hunting. I mean, not like huge, but I mean, always loved to do it. I guess I don't know if it was 100% because of me, but when I was little, dude, this dude used to take me out, and I used to sit under his stand, and I would piss my pants because I didn't even want to get up and like pee. No, like I used to piss in my pajama pants that he used to put me in, and just sit at the bottom of his tree. Yeah, dude, and I mean, he would have a corn, you know, because it used to be legal to bait in Michigan way back in the day, and dude, he would have a pile of carrots out there. I'd have does looking, and I mean, I was
carrots.
I mean, yeah, I just freaking loved it.
That seemed to be the thing in Michigan. It was like carrots, apples, like beets. Like,
oh, dude, I hunt carrot fields. Oh, dude, you'll see 100 deer on a carrot field.
I've never even seen a carrot field.
Oh, dude,
in my life,
best. They're amazing.
It's like produce stands, like on the side of roads during like opening day and stuff to like go and just like get your get your stuff.
Interesting.
Yep. Well, yeah, I mean, the coolest thing about carrots is even when they harvest it, dude, I don't even know how they get any, because like so before they fenced off the field by my dad's property, they used to plant carrots out there. And I mean, dude, they would harvest, and I'm not kidding you. Like, you'd look out there, it looked like a pumpkin patch. I mean, literally until snow covered it, and there'd be deer. I mean, they're the most amazing to hunt, because I mean, deer love fucking carrots.
Just crushing them.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they love carrots.
Santa's reindeer loves carrots.
I mean, why wouldn't they? I guess.
Yeah,
where do they grow carrots? Is that a Michigan crop? Like predominantly?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I see a lot of carrot fields up at home.
It's like a big tuber. I mean, just like a big radish.
I mean, I know what they look like, but I've never seen a carrot field to my knowledge.
Well, we were just talking about like you've got beets fields and radish fields. Like we plant them for like food plots, but like those are like harvestable fields.
Well, they plant them
up
here
there.
for cover crops, like which I don't necessarily understand why that is.
Just adds organic matter.
In which it's funny because even like my cousins down in like I get the same reaction when I talk about carrot field. Dude, I've been hunting carrot fields since. I mean, my uncles used to have a trailer that they'd pull out in the middle of the carrot field every year to like shoot does and everything, you know. And I mean, dude, I remember being a kid and like counting to 80 and then like, you know, still having like Rick and more to go, you know. I mean, it's crazy.
That's wild.
Yeah, I mean, on some of those great big fields, you know, it was amazing.
That's crazy.
Yep.
Shit. Yeah, that's.
But yeah, it always amazed me. I didn't know Michigan was like a rare place for that, I guess.
Well, that sugar beets.
Yep. Well, and I say in the deer videos all the time too. I'm like, oh yeah, you know, I'm going to pick up some bitches at the carrot field, and people are always like, carrot field? Like, there's fucking carrot fields. I'm like, yeah, where in the fuck do you think they grow, man?
Yeah, that's what they are. Yeah, where else am I gonna pick them up from?
Yeah, I mean, you think I fucking.
Yeah. We got soybean fields around here.
The HUNTR Podcast is brought to you by Mountain Tough.
Man, as everybody knows, physical fitness is super important to both you and I, Jared. And so whether it's training for the Badlands so that we can pack out a muley or our weekly whitetail hunts, the thing that we don't want is to be a big piece of shit in the woods this year.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, dude, even just in our daily lives, whether we're planting food plots, running our businesses, spending time with our family, we just want to feel good. And that all starts with physical fitness.
Yep. So this year we're partnering with the Mountain Tough app, cool new app that you can go in. You can do rucking, you can do weighted vests, you can do minimal gear. But basically the app has both coached and self-guided courses, anything and everything you need to be mentally and physically tough for this hunting season.
And so right now you can use code HUNTR, HUNTR, on the Mountain Tough website. That's mtntough.com. It does have to be the website. It can't be either of the app stores to get that discount applied. You get a free 2-week trial anyway, so anybody can go on and use that. But while you're signing up, use that code HUNTR. You'll get an additional free month after that trial period to use the app. That's a total of 6 weeks. That's a huge savings.
So this season, get Mountain Tough. Okay, pretty big deal for us at least. We have a pretty exclusive opportunity to sit down one-on-one with a deer.
With Mr. Spike himself.
With Mr. Spike. To ask all of the burning questions that we as hunters may have.
We've all wanted to know, how does a deer think? Where, you know,
what better place to do it than the HUNTR Podcast?
That's right.
I mean,
so we brought one in person today.
Yep. So Spike.
Yep.
Appreciate you.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hey, no, it was a very long run.
Are you local to Pennsylvania?
Michigan.
Oh, Michigan. Yeah, so
I'm actually an 11 point.
We got a Michigan.
Yeah, Michigan 11
presence here.
Michigan 11.
If you went to West Virginia, you'd be an 11 point as well.
Yeah, I'm actually lucky I didn't get shot on my way through here.
That is true.
Yeah.
Also, lots of turnpike crossings.
Yep. Oh yeah. I didn't have to pay any tolls, so
that's good.
And none of that on foot or on hoof.
On hoof, yeah.
On hoof.
That's also
covered a lot of ground this morning.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Got up early, man. I made a few scrapes on the way.
Just a few.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. See any does?
Yeah, a few cute ones, decent ones. Getting coffee and stuff at the Starbucks. It wasn't bad.
Out of zip code does, huh?
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah. Different area codes, man. I had no idea if they were 2.5 or 3.5, but I don't judge. I'm only a year and a half. So.
That's right. Take what you get, I guess.
Yeah, oh yeah. We do with spikes, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So what's bringing you all the way down here today?
Sorry.
It was a long trip.
Yeah.
So you're taking a long trip today?
Yeah. I'm a little out of my home. I don't know.
Venturing out of your home range today.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I chased the doe really far, but I have no idea where she went once I left her back in Pittsburgh.
She's probably dead. Got hit by a car.
She's a doe, man. Anyways, it's
Doesn't matter. Okay, so we finally got you. We got you in studio.
Yep.
As it would be, it only took a little bit of deer cane to do so.
Yep.
So not too bad.
Yep, not too bad.
So
Which you can get here at your local Tractor Supply, even in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, even in Pennsylvania.
Yep.
Even though it's not legal.
Non-bait state, but we brought you in anyways.
It's not legal.
Yeah, I actually see a lot of bait out in the woods. From being from Michigan for being illegal, I see a lot.
That's
of
why you came to PA.
Yeah,
you heard there's more
yeah.
bait in the woods.
There's also quite a bit.
A lot more. Yeah, I stopped in Ohio. I ate off corn piles all over.
Whole way.
Yeah, the whole way.
They got 24/7 corn feeders there, man.
Yeah, oh yeah.
That's the way to do it. Okay, so we finally got you here. There's probably some burning questions. It's the end of October. Well, if people are listening to this, it's actually November at this point. So it's pretty important time.
I'm going to be deep in at that point.
Yeah.
I'm going to be gone.
Balls deep.
Balls deep.
Literally.
Even as a 1.5-year-old.
Yep. Oh, yeah, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, wait until late rut when the fawns come into the sale.
That's when it really gets good.
You might say I kind of wait for that time of the year.
So that's what kind of buck we're dealing with here.
I accidentally mistaked a button buck for one last year. I got too excited.
That'll happen.
Poor
Yeah,
bastard.
just put her between the buttons and rebel it out.
Poor bastard. I was feeling his head and I found out.
He wasn't hardened out. That gets you every time.
Yeah,
He must have been dropped a little late.
So fuzzy.
Yep.
Oh,
Felt the same, though.
Yeah, it's about the same. About the same. Okay, so I guess primarily, would you say that you live on private or public land?
In the summers, I spend my time in public land, and me and the boys, we like to go walk in front of all their cameras and fool them and think they're gonna have some public land success right before the season. We dump back right into private. So.
Run out.
Yeah, it's the best.
Pretty predictable, huh?
Pretty predictable, easy. We just see all the guys walking out there in their Sitka camo and everything else out onto the public with their saddles and. Yeah, man, we just hide right in the brush and
Yeah. Well, that has to be probably one of the biggest questions. I would say that Jared and I are mostly tree stand guys, but the saddle hunting has become a pretty big thing here.
Yeah.
Do you think that those guys stay pretty concealed in the trees in their saddles?
I think there's a little gap there to where I kind of I can see their bodies with the horizon sometimes. I mean, even as a spike. I mean, my dad, he's a 4.5-year-old man. He busts them right away.
Yeah, he knows it.
Oh, he knows
it. Yeah, but they look cool doing it.
Oh yeah. Oh, it looks sick, man. Yeah. Especially when they got their brand new Matthews up there. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
What does the deer community think of the saddle hunting movement? Has there been a pro or a con overall for you guys? Or
I mean, kind of a con. They do slip up in some spots, and they can get some places that the typical climber can't. But
putting a hurt on you.
Yeah, a little bit. But we can take a lot of we can take a lot of rages and stuff before we go down, especially on public during the rut.
Yeah, all them shoulder blade hits.
Oh yeah, man, shoulder blade, freaking tenderloin hit. Yeah, we're pretty much garbage by the time January rolls around up there. Ground venison.
Yeah. I would assume that you probably also get triggered off by their mountain ops that they're drinking in the stand. That probably.
Oh yeah, especially when they get out of their stand and start trying to hit me with their car.
Oh yeah, that'll get you too, huh?
Yeah, that's aggressive. That's aggressive.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's kind of the move that they have to make. Sometimes it's just about punching the tag.
Yep. Oh yeah, Michigan's all about punching the tag.
I think probably. Well, it's been a few years now, but one of the biggest changes you guys have started to experience is your crossbow guys.
Oh yeah,
right. That's put a lot more people in the woods during archery season.
Oh yeah, man, you can't even catch them drawing back.
Yeah, they're just ready to go.
Oh yeah, man, rifle season October 1st. I don't know when that changed, but
because you guys used to have it pretty easy during the archery season. Now you got to be on your toes for a lot longer.
You got to watch them 60, 70 yard shots. They'll take pokes. You get a raven guy up there. Not cool. They fly pretty straight.
Not cool.
Yeah. Went from Fred Bear with the trad bow at 10 yards to 80-yard bombs now.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, definitely not any fun. Especially when they're after little spikes like me. I mean, I would just rather tell them to shoot a doe personally, but you can only do so much.
Well, they want a buck. We talk about it all the time. The guys are not out there to kill a doe.
Oh yeah.
They're out there to kill a buck.
Why in the heck would you? You're killing 3 to 4 other deer when you kill a doe.
Yeah, no, they don't want to do that, and then also they got 2 buck tags.
Yeah, oh yeah, I mean, so why in the heck won't you fill them? I mean, it's a waste if you don't.
And you're vulnerable for the first one in Michigan.
Yeah, sadly.
You're protected by the second one, though.
Yep, sadly.
Legally.
Unless they don't use it.
Yeah, that's very possible as well.
So what's protocol for opening day? You guys know when the archery season is coming? Or you guys all let each other know?
Oh yeah. I mean, I've walked by about 15 bow hunters this year on their phone. I don't know know what exactly they're doing.
Flappy
up there.
Birds, I
something
hear.
between ChatGPT and Tinder.
Probably
I
watching
think,
that
but I don't
stupid
know.
Skyler Bradley channel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Little TikTok action.
I do. Yeah, for sure, Of a talking deer, probably.
Yeah.
I don't know who.
That might happen. It wasn't you.
Yeah, no idea.
it didn't.
Yeah,
you
no,
wouldn't
I
do
was
that.
out banging a doe in the swamp. I don't know.
Yeah, it wasn't you.
So there is a heads up then. You guys are letting each other know on opening day that, hey, this is coming. Everybody buckle down here.
Oh, yeah.
Time
definitely.
to get serious.
Well, we actually know when you guys all start sighting in your rifles about 2 days before the opener. So, we get really good warning shots.
I see.
What's the
Besides the
communication?
They sight them in on us.
They sight them in on you. What's
Yeah.
the communication like? What's the best way that you guys start to
Clicks and
pass it?
blows.
Yeah. That sounds right.
Clicks.
Honestly, I don't know. My grandpa was telling me the other day about he lives pretty close to me, and he had a guy down the road that baited like an insane amount, but he loved watching deer. And the dude swore that the deer on the bait pile clicked at each other.
Listen to me. My dad thinks that deer communicate by racking their antlers off trees.
Really?
No, that's Sasquatch.
That's where he got it from, but he related it to deer hunting.
Yeah, that's Sasquatch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's something
Yeah.
about over 50 they start thinking things.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do think
Smashing
so.
off of trees, clicking.
You're either
Yeah.
really young thinking dreaming things or really old dreaming things.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Well, I mean, so obviously season comes in and you guys aren't going to mess around with public. You move to private. You got a farm picked out that you spend most of your time on?
Oh yeah, I got an old man with a crossbow. He don't shoot unless it's big enough to drag. So it's pretty nice place over there.
So your
Big
dad
food
doesn't
plots.
hang out there probably.
Yeah, no, luscious turnips. Oh yeah, no, my dad's been gone for years. He shot him 2 seasons ago, but yeah, sucks, man. He was a
Sorry
good
to
man.
hear.
Yeah, I got my mom's genetics, sadly. So yeah, he was never a spike.
Never a spike
Never
at
a
all.
spike.
No.
Never a
Probably lived in the swamp though.
Yep.
How old are you, Spike?
3.5.
3.5. 3.5-year-old Spike. Holy cow.
Yeah, I don't even shed.
Yeah, just keep them going.
Yeah.
Just keep them going.
Yeah, my spikes just get a little longer.
Yeah, just every year. Yeah, every year. Just
Wish I
so
gained
long.
it on the balls end. But
No, it doesn't
Yeah,
happen
can't
there.
So how are you feeling about this time of year? Are you breeding does or what's going
Oh
on?
yeah,
there?
a lot of them, but normally their fathers get pretty upset with me based on the fact that I've been a spike for the past 3 seasons. They don't want me spreading those genetics.
Well, you pull that card that you walk in and you think they think, oh, look at this young buck, and meanwhile you're just the old
Once
dude,
a spike,
old
always
creepy
a spike. That's
Yeah.
the old rumor, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were right.
You're just that old creepy dude.
Who are you competing with? What's the what's the
Are you a
competition?
fighter? I guess.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
are.
oh yeah. Oh
Yeah,
yeah. This is about the perfect eye gap.
Yeah,
for
yeah.
About any other whitetail I'm going to deal with.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I just spike the fuck out of them.
Yeah, they think that that you're kind of they're
Well,
gonna underestimate
A lot
you.
of times I just stick my head in the grass and then I just put my ass out towards the field and then the bucks think I'm a doe and I just turn around and grease 'em.
Yeah, that'll get you.
Wait.
You do have, you do have
poke
that
a hole.
doish figure.
I poke a hole. I accidentally poked a hole in a Tinks can with my spike and got doe piss all over myself. I've been fucking bucks up all year.
All right, go ahead and unzip your pants. Freeze! Gotcha.
I'm a buck.
Except for that button buck, he's still suffering somewhere out there.
Yep, yeah, poor bastard. Yeah,
Oh man.
he left the cattails with a gimp. Felt
Yeah.
bad for him, but-
That'll happen. It gets late in the season like that, you know.
Yep.
Well, so if you're living on a lush farm there, what's the competition like? Like, is there other bucks living on that farm with you?
Yeah, oh yeah. I mean, there's a couple. They kind of pick on me for my rack size and everything else. But I normally strike at night.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean everything in
When
the
they're
strike is a little
asleep.
bit better. Yeah, I mean
What are you
everything.
striking?
Does, I mean they don't they don't care about looks as much when it's dark out. I got a lot of energy as a young
Well, we
spike,
talk about that a lot. I mean, it seems like as they're kind of distracted with other things, there's a gap there to sneak in and
Yes.
and-
Oh yeah. Yeah. All them big
You
bucks
live
are
in
out there
that gap,
running
huh?
miles of scrape lines and everything. I'm just in their bedding area pounding out their does.
pounding out the does.
You live in the gap, huh?
Yep. Oh yeah. Yep. I
So,
am the
so
guy.
one doe at a time, you're really just pulling the genetics down in the state of Michigan.
Oh, terrible. That's why all the bucks are so little.
Uh-huh.
Would you say that's like a calling that you feel like it's like to spread your genetics? It's
Yes.
kind of a
Yes.
yeah.
Are you concerned with eating at this time of year?
No.
No.
I haven't eaten in weeks. Honestly,
Yeah.
if a hunter gets me, I feel bad for the son of a bitch because
Yeah.
he's gonna get the least amount of venison as possible.
Seems like a strategy.
At least amount of
though.
horns is a
yeah.
3-year-old spike.
Yep. No, I mean, yeah, you may as well not take a picture with my scrawny ass.
You're basically trying to look as unattractive to us as possible.
Yes, if I could snap these off, I would.
Uh-huh.
But the does, I mean, they like to feel a little something. On
They
top
want
of your head
something.
before you go
Yeah, it
in,
might not
so-
be much,
yeah,
but they
I
need
mean,
something.
I mean, yeah, wait until you feel my other rack, I'm I got the brow tine of my daddy between my waist, but not on my head.
Hey, it gets the job done.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, so if I'm calculating this correctly, we're about a week away from the opening day of gun season in Michigan when this airs.
I'm betting.
You're just locking
Oh,
down.
I'm done. Yep.
Well, I mean,
I'm
there's
going to find a good doe. I'm going to go way back and just chill for a couple
chill
weeks.
out for a while.
Just chill.
Because there's bullets flying, huh?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Everywhere.
Have you lost a lot of friends?
A lot.
Mm.
Yep. Well, I lost my mom to CWD last spring. That was terrible.
That'll happen.
Yeah, terrible.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
she
not
was
good.
drinking like a sieve, man.
Yeah, not
Yeah,
good.
I watched her go.
Yeah, that's painful.
Yeah.
That could be traumatizing.
It was terrible. It was terrible.
It's very terrible. Yeah. You seem to have recovered pretty well, though.
Oh yeah. No, I mean,
short-term memory.
Well, I mean, you know how they always have the debate when a mom and a fawn comes out, you shouldn't shoot anything. I mean, yeah. I mean, none of us deer have true feelings out there, so.
Well,
let
I
it
mean, in
fly.
the grand scheme of things, your lifespan's like 3 years, so 1 year is a pretty long gap there. To think
massive.
Yeah.
I mean, deer in Michigan are almost like a mosquito. We're lucky if we make it a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean.
Oh. Yeah, that's a tough spot to be in for sure. I mean, especially with gun season. I mean, I can remember at one point it was like, hey, parade all your bucks to the local buck pull and stuff. Did you kind of come through at night and just kind of pay your tributes, or like?
I did.
Yeah.
But I was also happy they were gone because it left a lot more does in the woods for me.
I see where this priority is.
That's what it's all about. More does for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, hey guys, come out here and shoot all the big bucks. You're leaving me all the change. And, yeah.
Just cleaning up.
Yeah. And I mean, it's sad when late doe rolls around, they start taking out my bitches, but I mean,
Yeah.
it's all right.
But you still got
less
the
fun.
fun.
We've had our fun.
Yeah, I get the least, it lowers the litter in the spring. I got a lot of fawns running up to me already calling me dad.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You also have some of those fawns at the later part of the season running up to you calling daddy.
Well, yeah, and I mean, it's also, it's also hard to tell them they're going to have to live a full life like their dad if they got my genetics. I just pray to the good Lord that, they got their mom's genetics and can actually.
Yeah, so what's that look like in the springtime? Like all these fawns start coming up thinking that you're their dad, and you just like
I just deny them.
beat it? Yeah.
Yeah, I just push them away and
Yeah,
tell
yeah.
them to go back with their. I mean, that's why all the bucks and fawns are always hanging with their moms.
Yeah.
I mean, none of us bucks want nothing to do with it.
You don't want anything to do with
Yeah,
it.
no, we don't. want none
Till
of that
about
mess.
December.
Till about December again.
Yeah.
And then we
Start
start
making
talking
some
around.
exceptions,
Yeah,
huh?
We'll start talking.
for the ones that I didn't make, of course.
Yeah,
clearly.
Right, of course,
We
of
try to keep pretty clean out there, but
Yeah.
I mean, why do you think I've been a spike for 2 years? I'm probably,
Yeah.
I mean,
A little bit too fine of a
welcome
line
to the
there.
swamp.
Welcome to the swamp. We walk a fine line between family and fertility.
Yep.
Who'd you say your mom was?
Sawgrass, cattails, and inbreeding.
Fine line between family and fertility.
Yep. Well,
Tell me your mom was her?
Well, I mean, everyone keeps shooting the moms with the button buck fawns, man, and they never
Yeah.
kick them.
Yeah, it's just it starts getting a little bit straight line there. Not many branches.
It's not inbreeding. It's just that her mom is also my mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, her aunt is my cousin too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a mess.
Yeah, twice shot. I mean,
Yeah. I really just chase now. I don't ask questions.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're coming to the, unfortunately, the end of the line here for
I'm
Michigan
coming.
deer. Yeah. You are. Yeah. Yes, it will happen. It will happen.
Every November.
Oh, shit. Okay. So outside of the season, though, it seems like vehicles would be your big issue.
Terrible.
Yeah, not good.
Yeah, rednecks and Amish.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Amish.
Amish.
There's no buggy collisions going on.
Oh no, they're on foot or horse.
Yeah.
Whatever one.
And they're shooting now.
Oh yeah, I've seen a lot of my kids and family members and the family that I've created get carried away in a buggy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you try to stay away from those farms.
Very. If there's no light, if there's no power on the property, I'm out.
Yeah. If you don't see a light,
I'm
I'm
fucking running for my life. And I'm not drinking the water out of the creek behind their house either. I'm just
that's
running.
piss.
Yeah, it's piss and shit. It tastes like shit.
You run into many poachers where you're at?
A few. They normally miss, and or I try to keep myself next to a nice mature buck most of the time, so I look less appealing.
There you go.
Yeah, I mean
that's a good strategy.
Yeah,
seems to be.
I always try to stay next to a 2.5-year-old or older.
Mm.
A nice mainframe mate. I make sure I keep close quarters with them, and normally they're dumped off by the end of November anyway, so I don't have no competition out there.
Hey buddy, stay over here.
Do you feel pretty lucky then, having the antler set that you've got, or
I feel very lucky.
Is it a blessing or a curse?
Because does don't have much of a choice when you're the only one left.
That's a great point.
So
that comes. That usually is.
It
in
really
the
does come down to
too.
the poon at the end of the day.
They're having fun out there before opener, but I'm out there picking up all the scraps, and late November and December. Once the war zone settles,
just cleaning it up. Yeah, I mean, with gun season November 15th, I mean, you're wiping a lot of those bucks off of the face when there's quite a few does still to come in.
Oh yeah, and I would not want an unbred population.
No, you make sure to do your duty.
I make sure I do my due diligence on it.
Yeah,
due
diligence. Yeah. That's a great. That's very nice. That's so great of you. That's what keeps the population rolling.
Nice of me. Feels nice for them and me, but
mainly me. But
mainly me.
Well, so what are your thoughts here on like the Michigan DNR? You think that they're doing a good job for you all?
Oh no.
No, not so much.
No. Not for the deer or the hunter.
Yeah, not like you're both getting screwed.
Oh, we're both getting fucked.
Just like a doe fawn.
Harder than the does. To be honest.
Yeah, not good.
Yeah. We have a lot of stuff that doesn't even make sense to me, but we just roll with it, I guess.
Do they take care of your public lands?
In a way, but we're getting shot at for the last month and a half with a rifle.
Yeah,
for
it's a lot of time.
Yeah, I think that's a touch bit excessive to be out in the woods with a rifle.
I mean, what are the deer thinking that are actually hanging around public land during that time frame? Like, seems like everybody should leave.
Oh, it feels like you're over in a war zone.
Yeah,
a war zone, definitely.
Yeah, yeah. Not much to run off of there.
Yeah, no gunshot sounds the same. They can pretty much use any caliber they want in Michigan. So, there's really no shortage on what you get hit with.
Yeah. So, I mean, your only option there is to really kind of...
I actually got hit with a 6.5 Creedmoor like 2 years ago. Twice. And I'm still alive.
Yeah, that'll happen.
Yeah.
It's not a very powerful gun for that stuff.
No, man. No, not enough for a spike.
Yeah. No, like a 308 or something. That they're not many people walk away
with a 3-year-old spike anyways.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a serious spike right there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I would assume
especially your spikes aren't further developed actually for 3 years old,
Yeah, well, look at my nuts.
Yeah. You should have seen the fence.
Below the table.
I actually
more
had
impressive.
A plan for like spike this year, and I was gonna be like, well, my antlers didn't grow, but I was gonna fan down and be like, but my balls did.
Just have like giant freaking nuts down there.
You know what's funny, dude? We were talking about Bomar earlier. He ages deer almost solely off their dick.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah.
He's like, look at pecker on that thing. I'll send him a picture of like what I know for a fact is a 3 or 4 year old deer, and he's like, that's definitely 5 or 6. Look at his dick.
Look at his dick. Look at his crank.
I'm like, dude.
I'm like, yeah, that's what? No, that's.
Well, I was thinking the antler mass in the neck, and no, look at his dick.
No, look how big that is.
He's like, have you seen the QDMA chart of like, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 year old deer? He's like, I need to do that just with cocks.
That's funny. That's really funny. Well, dude, I know a guy at work.
We're talking real education here.
Dude, I know a guy at work. His son shot one on the youth hunt a few years ago. Had the biggest dick I've ever seen on it in my life.
Probably an old deer.
Dude, like I was jealous.
How big?
Dude.
Whoa.
I swear to God, dude. And it's balls. Like, dude, I don't know if there's something. No, like, dude, he literally came to work, and I mean, it was a nice
freaking Ron Jeremy deer.
Dude, I mean, it was like a nice little 2.5-year-old, like 6-7 point, that his son shot on the youth hunt. Dude, and the guy that showed me the picture, he literally took it right off the antler, zoomed on his dick, said, "Look at his dick, though." Dude,
oh my God.
Like, oh my God.
That's a booner.
You're like, nice rack. Yeah, but look at his dick. Check that out.
I was like, oh,
that's why I shot him right there.
Anytime you can immediately go to that, you gotta be like, all right, well, that's
dude,
pretty impressive.
Amazed,
that's pretty impressive.
You would like to say,
jealous.
you would like to say, like, hey, my buck had a nice, set on.
Oh yeah, man.
Who wouldn't want to say that,
Yeah, I mean, his rack's small. Look at his crank.
Yeah. The only deer my dad ever shot in Kansas, we flipped it over and didn't even have a sack.
Oh really?
No nuts.
Oh,
it was
really?
up in.
Yeah, you know, we have a couple problems with them trying to go in the women's bedding area
Yeah,
and stuff like that.
They try to snoop around the does.
Yeah, you know, they go in
don't
the
mind
does
the
bedding area in the
antlers here.
summer. And,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know.
that'll happen there. That's all that liberal mindset in the deer herd. Yeah, you got to watch that side
All
of
those
it.
microplastics in those mineral licks.
Yeah, that's for sure it. Well, and I mean, just getting shot in the ass with 6.5 Creedmoors, that will for sure do it as well.
Yep.
Over time.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, I think
that's Walmart arrows.
Yeah. Yeah. That will also do it. Well, I think that probably that most people are looking at it and saying, if I'm in Michigan, I got 2 buck tags. First one, I can shoot whatever I want. Like
that is actually the problem.
Yeah, Spike. yeah. I'm killing you.
Oh yeah. Oh,
I'm gonna shoot you.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So live into 3.5. That's a pretty impressive feat.
Oh yeah. I stay nocturnal till pretty much the rut, and then I'll plow in bedding areas. Besides that, I don't go up on the mainland. You know.
Yeah.
You're kind of a stud.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure, just because
You
I
think
know the
so,
way it
too.
works. Oh yeah, you know,
Yeah.
I mean, just because I know the way it works.
You know how it works. You've been around the block.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, dude, I can fit right in between a 140 inches 8-points rack if I just do it straight, run at him.
Yeah.
Right into his eyes, man, and then I'm walking away with his doe.
Yeah, and then he's just gonna be walking around and get shot on November 15th, opening day, and you just live happily ever
Or
after.
sometime in the next month and a half. Yeah, I mean, I constantly push the bucks out of their beds. Me and the others, you know.
Mm-hmm.
The others.
Oh yeah, I got more.
You got a crew.
Oh yeah, crew.
There's a whole crew of
Who
you
you
guys.
running with?
Oh yeah, I mean, well, throughout the summer, me and the boys in the bachelor group, you know, we were pretty good buddies. We don't talk as much this time of year, but next May we'll be back together.
We get
you
back
know.
together.
Yeah,
Get the band
you know,
back together.
Yeah, but I mean, they're kind of. I banged all their does, so I mean, I'm kind of a shitty friend. I
Yeah,
won't
they
lie.
probably take that a little bit hard.
Oh yeah,
and vice versa,
well,
too, I assume.
the does took it harder, but I mean, you know, they were pretty upset.
Yeah. Well, and I mean, it's they're distracted, right? They're out just doing their thing, and then like she's just there, right?
Oh yeah, hey man, don't freaking leave her down in the bedding area.
Yeah, you shouldn't do
You
that.
guys have like an unspoken agreement on that, or what's the status?
Don't leave them upwind to me.
It's a pretty good. It's a pretty good. It's a pretty good message right there. Yeah.
Yep.
So just kind of
Chase is on.
They just know that you're going to be on the prowl all the time.
Well, and does feel really comfortable with me until I get within 20 yards because they can't see my rack.
They're like, oh, here comes another doe. Come over. Is that Bernice? No, it's not.
Is that Veron? No. Oh shit, it's Spike. Burp, burp, and then I'm already there.
You're already there.
I'm already there.
Yeah. You're already, and I'm on top of you.
You guys take the bachelor group pretty seriously then, or? Is
Yeah, until we break up and fight. Yeah, you know, normally about right after the velvet comes off, we're scrapping.
Every year, huh?
Yep, every single year.
Yeah.
Yep.
Who
every
starts
single
that
year.
shit?
Normally me, because fuck them, I want to bang their does.
Yeah, you're ready to go. You're ready to go. Yeah, and they're just like, yeah, we should just like hang out, and you're like, fuck you guys.
Yeah, fuck you guys. Did you
So
guys feel the temperature last night?
It is really all about the hose then.
All about the hose.
Yeah.
Yep. All about the hose and not dying.
Yeah. Yeah. Till late season, right? Then you're just crushing carrot fields.
Yep. Crushing
much.
carrot fields and, you know, the ones that come into heat.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Hose carrots and not dying. Huh?
Yep.
That's a pretty good
carrots,
life.
not dying. Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's not
good.
bad.
You know, it's kind of like, you know, probably the same as everyone else is. You know.
How do you see yourself going out though? Like, I mean, at some point, like, there's an end in sight, right?
Oh, I'll get shot chasing a doe.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I see a really hot doe sometimes, and I won't lie. Even I get dumb.
Even if she says no, you just go.
Yep, chase. You
Just
know,
chase. Yeah,
I
that'll
mean,
do
you
it.
know, that's when you see me chasing, and you know, it normally doesn't end good for me, but
Probably run onto one of those farms with no power.
but you know,
happen.
same thing. Normally, I think it's just 2 does running, so normally I'm set.
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, they're like, oh, there are a couple does. Just let them go. Unless you go on those farms with no power, then they don't care.
But if I see one of those one-piece orange suits, I know I'm getting about 7 slung at me.
Oh,
so I
straight
gotta
pumpkin.
Run faster. Yeah.
Yeah, that'll happen.
Yep.
Yeah, if you see the guy wearing Sitka up in the tree, like he's not shooting.
No. Oh, I'm not worried about them guys at all. If they got a Matthews, yeah, I'll probably lick off their salt lick for 20 minutes.
They're fine.
Yep.
Yeah, no danger whatsoever.
Yep. Yeah, no, they're normally up there.
Yeah.
Never mind.
If there was a way to go,
We know what they're doing.
if there was a way to go, you know, at least that's probably the way you'd want to go. Chase and tail the way you know, God intended.
A big trick that I have is when you hear meep, don't stop, just run.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Right.
If you hear a meh, that ain't a deer. Just run.
No,
Instantly
no.
run.
Instantly run.
Run.
Yeah.
Yep, that ain't a deer.
Most of them aren't smart enough to throw you off. Did you get the whistle still?
You know, I've seen about every correlation from a distance, you know, because I've had to watch a lot of the big bucks I hang with go down.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
You know, Basically, any other sound I hear other than a normal wood sound, I just run. Even if it's a squirrel, I'll run.
I'd say you probably have a good chance of a kid shooting you.
Probably.
Yeah, because they're just, they're ready.
Yep.
They're just ready to
But,
sling.
you know, I mean, the perfectly circular bait piles, I mean.
Yeah, you know that's not natural.
They're pretty self-explaining. I mean,
you're like,
I
hey,
just-
this shouldn't be here.
Yeah, why is this in a perfect 4-foot wide circle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you hit those under the cover of darkness?
Yeah,
though?
night. Oh, yeah.
Nighttime, you're like,
Yep. Oh, yeah. I hammer it, and I bring all the big bucks in to hammer it at night, too, so then when they come back in daylight,
You
they're
tell
in
them? You
shit.
give them heads up, or?
No, I let them know it only go, because I want the hunter to be unsuccessful, too, at certain points in time.
to certain points.
Just to fuck with them, get a frustrating season
Hey,
going.
Carl, why don't you go check that corn pile?
Well, because beginning of October, we're still pretty good,
Yeah,
but I
you're
mean,
tight.
as it eases in, I might say they're not in the stand, and, let 'em-
Especially when they start picking up the ladies.
yeah, let them go for their last walk.
What is the feel on that? Do you want hunters to be successful, or do you guys have some kind of synergy, or?
Oh, no. Oh, I want them, I like having my boys around for the first little part until we start chasing does. But after that, no, I don't give a fuck. They can just walk to any bait pile they want and get right the hell off the property as far as I'm concerned.
Do you find yourself setting them up a little bit?
Oh, big time.
Yeah.
Big time.
Yeah,
Big
so
time.
hunters can work to your advantage too, huh?
Oh, yeah. I don't, yeah.
More
I mean,
veggies for Spike.
oh, no. I mean, if I see a hunter in their tree stand, I mean, and I know there's a good plot of food in front of them or anything like that, I will send any nice mature buck that's dumb enough to go there in that direction.
Is that pretty common? A lot of them dumb?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, dumb for pussy, I mean,
Yeah, I get it.
yeah, I mean, they just.
Like, hey, I saw this girl down there. She's
Yeah,
waiting
hey
for
man,
you.
she was right over on the carrot pile,
Yeah,
man,
and then
right
that's
on
it.
top of it. She was actually bedded down right behind the big tree that's behind it with the ladder thing going up.
Oh,
and
so
man.
you're pretty specific.
Oh, really specific.
Yeah, make sure they don't mess up.
Yeah, and turn just to the right when you get to the carrot pile, like about 5 yards, and just look off to the north.
That'll happen.
Yep, broadside.
What do the big bucks think of hunters for the most part? What's the consensus?
They know they're there.
Oh yeah.
You idiots only get them when I fool them.
Yeah. That sounds right.
So you're working on our behalf more than we know.
Oh yeah, but I mean for the sake of myself though. At the same time,
Of course.
I mean, yeah. I mean,
For the does.
yeah. I mean, would you guys be happy if you shot a spike though?
No.
No.
Yeah. Okay then. Yeah.
Sounds like it sounds like there's a deal to be made here.
Yeah, touche.
Yeah. So what you're saying is,
There's
if
a mutual benefit
Yeah,
here.
You
yeah.
bring them in, you get the dough. I don't care. Like
We
that,
give you
that's
the
a
dough,
win-win.
you get more does, we shoot
Yep.
the buck.
Yeah.
We take out the competition for you.
And every once in a while, we leave a little deer cane under the tree for you.
Yeah. Yep.
Interesting.
Perfect.
Common enemy.
Yep.
Common enemy.
Perfect.
I like that style. That feels like a good win, for sure.
How would we go about striking up a relationship with a spiker like yourself in our area?
Would it be a rattle?
Well, we really.
if we were looking to initiate a business,
Business dealing.
relationship here?
Yeah.
How would we initiate that?
Stop shooting does.
Yeah. Just don't shoot does.
Yeah, don't shoot does.
Yeah. Because you know we're there, right?
And
Well,
so-
hey, I mean, or maybe you could. I'm trying to think of something that really makes sense for this.
Does it make you mad when we put a little bit of dough and estrus in a scrape?
Yeah, because it fools me.
It fools you.
It fools me. It might make me go about a mile in the wrong direction.
Yeah. You show up and you're like, what
Yeah, and
the
I'm
hell?
standing down there and I'm like, that's not real. And then I see you up there and I'm like, huh.
There's a bunch of sausages around here.
Yeah,
What
I
the
mean,
hell's
this
going
is
on?
a sausage party 100 yards
So,
downwind of this thing.
other than
you know?
shooting does, I mean, what could we do to initiate some kind of a business?
I really like those nice quiet trails you make to your tree stand. Those are
so
really.
habitat improvement is a benefit to you guys.
Oh,
You
oh,
like it.
Oh, it's beautiful. I can sneak up right through all the hinge cuts and everything,
Right.
and yeah, I mean, it's beautiful. It gives me a better way to establish what's on the property too,
Yeah.
I mean,
I
so
assume
it's
you like
awesome.
some food plots too.
Oh,
Maybe a
love it. You love
little
it.
water hole.
Yeah. you
oh, I love
it.
watering holes.
Yeah.
Yep, I love seeing the bitches get a little wet down by the water.
Yeah. Just that time of year.
Yep, meet
Gets
me.
a little warm and steamy down there.
Meet me.
All right. More trails, more water holes, more steamy doves. Got it.
Yeah.
Meet.
Yeah. That makes sense. That's
Yeah.
pretty easy. And in exchange, like you're gonna lead these bucks to their death,
Yes.
basically.
Yep.
All right. So
Yep.
Seems like
we
a
have
fair
a deal.
I hate competition.
Yeah.
Yeah. We just want to make it easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always.
Okay. I like that deal. You
Make
take that deal?
Damn good deal.
It's a good deal.
Damn good deal.
Damn good deal.
Better deal for me. You guys are killing. I'm
Personally.
fucking.
All right. Well, so what do you think of the guys that they want to shoot management deer? They're more focused on shooting, dare I say, low antler potential bucks.
Whoa,
like
whoa,
like
you gotta-
yourself.
Gotta watch what
Oh.
you say there.
Well, you know, and I mean, that's exactly what I'm saying. That's where the once a spike, always a spike rumor. Obviously, we're not in the forest right now, but I would never, ever lead anyone off that I'm more than a year and a half old.
Yeah, they don't. You don't want them to know.
Yeah,
you're not gonna be whipping out your calling card there.
I'm related to Bambi. Like Bambi, I have his genetics. If I ever
you could throw the split G2 8 points.
I don't know. How long do you think you can keep that up?
Until I get some more grays on my face.
Because eventually that brisket's going to get pretty deep.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, pretty big. You know, my back's going to have a sway in it, but, you know, I mean.
Well, what's the strategy there? You just don't eat, and you rut hard.
Nighttime. Yep.
Yeah, don't eat, rut hard.
Yep, nighttime.
Yeah.
Nighttime till I get hit with a spotlight, but.
You can't live at night forever, though.
I know.
Well, now you got to worry about these thermals.
Eventually every good life comes to an end, you know, I mean, and I'm the kind of deer that, you know, I'm not chilling in the bedding area, living on one property my whole life. You got
to get out there and see some
I mean,
shit.
I go to the other side of the tracks.
You got to live your life, right?
Yeah, I mean, if I die out there, I mean, you know.
It is what it is, huh?
I was probably chasing a doe.
Yeah, you went out like you wanted to.
Yep.
How would you feel, what if it came by crossbow? How'd you feel about that?
I'd feel, as much as I'd honestly probably be happy because it would probably better chance of it being much quicker and faster and a pass through no matter what.
You think so?
Then a gut shot Matthews.
Yeah, I mean, and you get guys like that Skyler kid. You know, he doesn't shoot his bow. I mean,
doesn't change his sight. We know that. He's not adjusting his sight.
Yeah, I don't know if that fucker don't have a rangefinder or what. But
so you're good with it. Walmart bolt from crossbow. That's what you want.
Yes, I just from watching the guys at the range shoot, those guys, they don't have to practice or try near as hard or anything. And I can't see the drawback, which is a little tough, but it is swift. It's swift. It's quick.
With a little big expandable, huh?
Yeah.
Just let it happen fast.
Yeah, I see a lot of them shooting those Montex out of them, the fixed blade. That's a nice clean. Yeah.
Yeah, you're ready to go.
Yep, yeah. And if it happens, I mean, honestly, I wish they'd just take a 300 Win Mag and just blow me right off this shit if they're gonna do it.
In about 10 days, they might.
Yeah, I mean, you seriously, literally, I mean, I want as quick as possible.
You've got to still get across highways to get back to Michigan after this. That's probably the toughest part, unless you're going to relocate. Pennsylvania's pretty nice.
I mean, back at the bedding area at home, everyone kind of thinks I'm whatever. I mean, at least around here, they might think I'm a new buck.
Yeah.
I'm a new spike.
New territory.
Different tag system, different hunters.
There's a different tag system, yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Where's Lancaster?
Oh, you got a little ways from there.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Most of the places
we know some folks from there.
Most of the places got power around here.
It's a heavily bearded area.
Yeah. You might not make it out there.
It was dark in there, and yeah.
Well, listen, I mean, the nice thing about Pennsylvania is, regardless, we get one buck tag, and it's 3 points to a side, which means you aren't getting shot legally.
Yeah, ever. You're not legal.
Oh, I'm never leaving.
Never legal?
I'm never leaving.
I'm never leaving.
I ain't never leaving. I'm not fucking leaving.
I'm not fucking leaving. That's exactly what I was thinking about. Let's take this to the fucking stratosphere.
That's exactly what I was thinking about, too. That's good.
Oh, really? I could never get killed? This seems like a much better place.
I'm making a bunch of me.
Yeah. The deer vehicle collisions are a lot higher.
Dude, you are the ultimate in PA.
Yeah.
You could live forever.
Yeah, that is
you
crazy.
could be immortal. Spike immortal.
Well, yeah, and I mean, really, a lot of the bitches in the swamp want me to be.
I bet they do.
I will say you're gonna have to get used to it. We don't have many swamps around here.
Yeah,
we got a lot of oak ridges.
Well, yeah,
I've
never ran up hills like that.
Yeah, there's a lot of hills.
That's the first thing he said when he pulled into that. A lot of hills.
A lot of hills. Yeah.
I see why you guys are in shape.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna start chasing girls up and down these hills, that's a lot.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to jog. I might have to do a couple swims across the river.
Are you up for it?
Oh yeah,
I mean, if you're not trained,
it's better than sinking up to your knees in the swamp. I think maybe. I don't know.
Nobody will ever shoot you. Well, I take that back. I think a youth could shoot you, so that would be the only one.
Can they?
Yeah.
No antler restriction on youth.
No antler restriction.
Oh yeah, so you just got to watch out for the kiddos.
Yeah. How long is your guys' youth season?
Well,
long enough.
Yeah, long enough. There's no real youth gun season, which is a bit, but they'll get you with a crossbow.
Oh yeah, that's stinks.
But probably better odds than Michigan.
Yeah. I mean, I had a crossbow bolt in my back for the whole first year I was a fawn.
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah, no, not fun.
How'd you handle that?
My dad pulled it out before he got shot.
Yeah, that's nice of him.
Yeah.
Before you let him do his death?
Maybe.
I didn't lead him to his death, but you know, we don't have those same kind of human relationships out in the forest, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. That was nice of him to make a good gesture to you.
Yes. Yep. Yeah. He actually pulled it out with his G2. That's the size of my one spike.
Wow.
He told me I was a disappointment. So
yeah,
I'm not that disappointed
Dad.
the guy's gone. Yeah.
Thanks, Dad. Appreciate you. Yeah. Go check that good carrot pile over there.
Hey, did you see
Check out that carrot field over there.
Mom's yelling for you over there.
Mom's at that carrot pile with another 8-point, Dad. Yeah, he was gone.
That was it. Never saw him again.
Nope.
That'll happen. HUNTR Podcast is brought to you by Pure Wildlife Blends.
Man, what a critical component just to everything that we talk about, especially during these off-season months. You know, we're looking at and developing these different farms and trying to improve them from year to year. And whether that's food plots or different switch screenings or bedding areas, they all require a dedicated and thoughtful seed blend.
Yeah, so obviously Pure Wildlife Blends being Jeff and Jen Sturgis, we've built a great relationship with those guys. And really what we're seeing is a true testament to them picking the best varieties for these mixes. In fact, we're leaning on clover a lot more. The perennial plot power that those guys do was one of the best clover plots I've ever seen. From December to March, we had more deer in a single clover plot than I've ever seen. A lot of these sheds coming from that plot or right around it. Again, just a true testament to what these guys are creating at Pure Wildlife Blends.
No doubt. And so if you guys are looking for just a workhorse seed that the deer will really use the way that you want them to use it, you can use promo code HUNTR, HUNTR, for a discount on the Pure Wildlife Blends website.
Cool. Well, we appreciate everyone listening to HUNTR Podcast, episode 284 with Skyler Bradley / Mr. Spike.
Thank you for watching.
We appreciate you coming all the way from Michigan.
Yeah, hey, thank you for having me. I
all
actually
the
really
way
do
Michigan.
appreciate it. Yeah.
To Pennsylvania to sit down and talk with us. It's the first week in November. If you're listening to this, can't ask for a better time as a deer hunter. And we will catch y'all on the next one.
Later.
Take me